was a blood club, baby. You know, a gangster loose in the street.
No rock and roll, heavy metal records, squeezy on the pussy day. Time a month, roll out of the pussy day. Send 6 out of the pirate on the pussy day. No one about up, it's say, no rock or dope. Never knock it, never clap it, where's the bully, make me chop him up. Feed it to the pig, belly pig, go down him up. Stab it 30 times, and let feel it, don't enough. Even though him dead, me still want to take him up. Life was a test, so him key, my know him pass. No him friend, not a poor man, fucking class. Me have so much state, me can't build a fucking wall. Know your mother from more than fucking last. Through your power up when you feel it can't dead. That's a third eye, not mean bullet in her head. Through your power up like a Harry Potter, you feel it can't dead. There's a zip on the bullet, that's a bullet in her head. No rock and roll, heavy metal records, kiss it by the pussy them. Time a month, run out of the pussy them. Sensitive body, I know never pussy them. No never dopey, I know rock a dopey. The rock and roll, heavy metal records, kiss it by the pussy them. Time a month, run out of the pussy them. Sensitive body, I know never pussy them. No never dopey, I know rock a dopey them. Gone too loud, everybody can't hear it. You ever stop my nigga when it scream, that's the sweetest. Every time I stop my nigga for a knife, where I twist it, where I leave a crime scene, type of very evil. Stands to the back of the bad down hood, cause the came from shotgun like a comfort. With a shotgun blast, with a pair bags, with a shotgun blast, you know a picture. And damn to the back of the body down here, from I can bleed, no, you can bleed too. Cause damn to the back of the body down here, from I can die, no, you can die too, yeah. No rock and roll, heavy metal records, squeezy by the pussy them. Time a month, run and roll out of the pussy them. Sensitive body, I know never pussy them. No never dopey, I know bragga dopey. The rock and roll, heavy metal records, squeezy by the pussy them. Time a time, you know seven pandes, unita, unita. You know seven pandes, unita, unita. If a boy this in no it a get dark, unita. You know seven pandes. Watch anybody at the shadow what they me no fear no evil. Man I kill people. Rise up with demon and make it think evil. Nowadays everybody wanna be evil. Me I go up stage, up with dark, up with lion. Sending God every art and Zion. The boy that just a kill them, boy the baby lion. You know see me a faith in this road the iron. My bandits put it on me no say put it up me from my place I can't walk okay after that. No say me at the street, but the gun when me walking man I never want it, never walking at the fucking dark. Everybody a killer till a killer shows up. Brand here shooting now we don't give a fuck. From somewhere dead, no it's going on. From somewhere dead, no it's gonna get done. You know what's all about this, unita, unita. If a boy this in no it a get dark, unita. You know what's all about this, unita, unita. You know what's about this. Watching the body of the shadow, what they've been up here, no evil. A man I kill people. Rise up with demon and make it think evil. Nowadays everybody wanna be evil. Me a couple snake, couple dog, couple lion. Sending guy every heart and the Zion. The boy that just a kill them, boy the baby lion. You know say me a faith in that is just the iron. The car rolling me if it ain't certified. John Doe, I'm gonna freeze the body, so much of the fight. Because they wanna run away, they trap a nigga in the eye. Yeah, I'm telling the truth, and this is no lie. Everybody a breast, but because never fucking with them. We are crocodile, them boy, they are fucking lizard. Real killer youth and put your body in a fucking freezer. Dropping on them birthday. It's crazy, crazy. Battery up crazy. We are here, people. We are here. Smash the like button. Smash the like button on the way in. Smash the like button. So my Hoffa. Before we get to the my Hoffa joint, before we get to that, Remy Ma just dropped a new diss track. A new diss track going at Papoose and Carisha Shield. Let's react to that, people. Let's go.
Next stop is on the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Give me 1 sec. Okay, let's go. Make sure you smash that like button. All right. Listen, y'all did Remy. Listen, y'all did Remy, yeah? Wait, let me see, son. It's Yardy Remy, yeah? Okay, let's go. Just had to add this new thing into... Okay. Let's go. Let's go, Yardy Remy. Let's go, Yardy Remy.
Watch how you talk to me. I'm a mogul, bitch. You getting surgery in exchange for promo, bitch. I'm with gang on a yacht or some YOLO shit. You keep jumping on my dick like a pogo stick. In competition with herself, don't even know that bitch. Hoes be doing the most over so-so dick. I been her since I was wearing Bobos, bitch. You get a bullet through your shirt with a logo whiz. The nerve of niggas claiming that they wrote those hits when they whole career they.
All right. We have to pause it right there. That's a commercial show, this. But is this also a Mickey Fax this? Is this also a Mickey Fax this? Huh? Cause remember Mickey Fax said, oh yeah, right, remember more bars.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Is this also, cause you know Papoose said he wrote bars, but is this also a Papoose this? No, Mickey Fax this. Let's go, Remy.
Ain't never ghost road shit, not for me or anybody else. You always acting like you helping, nigga. Go help yourself. See, I know what the problem is. I don't really brag enough, but you don't talk about prices when your bag is up. You keep talking numbers, but the numbers ain't adding up. You want to be a baddie, but you ain't bad enough. See, I know how to network. How on the network, you know you get money when they Googling your net worth. I'm a motherfucking expert. Now, how you talking out your neck when I know how your nigga neck work? I know you really hate my guts, cause you bitches really
okay.
You can't make this up. They calling me Slim Rim, but my weight is up. They telling me I should wait, nigga. Wait for what? The weight is up. Look, it's time. So if you see me with a bitch, it's mine. When these other bitches rap, it's always just mine. When I rap, bitches always 10 dimes. Stop playing with me. I got these niggas in the streets really slaying with me. I got these niggas in the south really hang.
Nitro, we got Yardy Remy. This ain't Remy Ma. This is Yardy Remy. The Yardy Remy.
With me. I got these niggas in the gang really banging with me. And what you looking at my shoes for? I swear to God, I know I'm on these bitches' mood boards. I'm in the city, pretty driving like a two-door. Nice fit in the feet, giving shoe porn. Listen, if it's tension, how I never get at it, but I always get mentioned. Like how I'm this big hoe, but I never get fucked. See, I might get subbed, but I never get touched. Might blow a little smoke, but it never gets ducked. Got this big ass chain and it never gets tucked. Play hater? Not at all. I don't play those games. You got beef with Rem, bitch, nigga, say my name. Is you shy?
Okay, Yardy Remy. Yardy Remy this one. They don't know about blood clot Yardy Remy. Shots fired.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Yeah? Yes, Yardy Remy. We play this back of blood clot again for them. Shots fired. Papoose ready the blood clot response. Carisha Shells ready the blood clot response. Shots fired. This is blood clot Remy. War we say. War. Let's go, Yardy Remy. Let's go, Yardy Remy. Yardy Remy now. We have to them.
Dummy on the beat, so it's a bang.
Watch how you talk to me. I'm a mogul, bitch. You getting surgery in exchange for promo, bitch. I'm a gang on the yacht or some YOLO shit. You keep jumping on my dick like a pogo stick. In competition with herself, don't even know that bitch. Hoes be doing the most over so-so dick. I been her since I was wearing Bobos, bitch. You get a bullet through your shirt with a logo with the nerve of niggas claiming that they wrote those hits. When they whole career, they ain't never ghost wrote shit. Not for me or anybody else. You always acting like you helping, nigga. Go help yourself. See, I know what the problem is. I don't really brag enough, but you don't talk about prices. When your bag is up, you keep talking numbers, but the numbers ain't adding up. You wanna be a baddie, but you ain't bad enough. See, I know how to network. How on the network, you know you get money when you Googling your net worth. I'm a motherfucking expert. Now how you talking out your neck when I know how your nigga neck work? I know you really hate my...
I are the blood clot Remy. Drop some bomb for that. Drop some bomb for that. It said the boy a blood clot eater.
Guts, cause you bitches really ugly, can't make this up. They calling me Slim Rim, but my weight is up. They telling me I should wait, nigga, wait for what? The weight is up. Look, it's time. So if you see me with it, bitch, it's mine. When these other bitches rap, it's always just rhymes. When I rap, bitch, it's always 10 dimes. Stop playing with me. I got these niggas in the jail really staying with me. I got these niggas in the streets really slaying with me. I got these niggas in the south really hanging with me. I got these niggas in the gangs really banging with me. And what you looking at my shoes for? I swear to God, I know I'm on these bitches' mood boards. I'm in the city, pretty, driving something two-door. Nice fit in the feet, giving shoe porn. Listen, if it's tension, how I never get at it, but I always get mentioned. Like how I'm this big hoe, but I never get fucked. See, I might get sub, but I never get touched. Might blow a little smoke, but it never gets ducked. Got this big ass chain and it never gets tucked. Play hater? Not at all. I don't play those games. You got beef with Ren, bitch, nigga, say my name. Is you shy?
Yeah, the blood clot Remy. I are the blood clot Remy. But Remy. Me know saying a pistol war you either shoot out you with win. Shoot out you with win. Shoot out me have you every single blood clot there. Shoot out, yes, you will win. Because we know say you're ready for bust your gun. Yeah, the blood clot Remy. We know we're the pit for bust your gun. But if I fist fight Remy, no sir, me don't have no money for you. Me not lie. I don't have no money pon you. Me not lie to you. She is a blood clot world star boxer, Remy. No sir. Shoot out. You have that. Shoot out, yes, man. You have that. You have that dog, man. Yes, man. You have that dog, man. But you go in the ring, no, sir. No, sir. You're not going to have that one. You're not going to have that one. You're not going to have that one. So, my father dropped the T-Rex. Finally. Let me show you something, yeah? T-Rex. Let me see. For 15, it's on 15 minutes of fame. I know it was on this was 4 months ago.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.
We're not mixing up the timeline. 4 months ago. Yeah, because we don't want to mix up the timeline. This T-Rex, told my father to drop that interview. We're not missing up the whole timeline.
15 minutes of fame. I hope my favorite nephew. Yo, you know what I was going to do? I was going to do something. I'm not going to do it right. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask people, do they know how infamous this spot is right now that we're doing this interview? Don't tell them. I want to see in the comments how many people know where we at.
He fully got away with it, but he didn't get away with it. He fully got away with it, but he didn't get away with it.
Right now. See how much they be paying attention. What's up?
Chilling, man.
The boat.
The boat, man, the best of all time.
They say, when we talk about stuff on here, yeah, we give you the backstory. Yeah, we're not gonna just play it and just say it like it just started there. No, we give you backstory over here. So this was 4 months ago. T-Rex is telling Math Alpha, yo, drop that interview. I don't like my interview getting cut. Math Alpha did cut that out of the interview. He just dropped that interview 4 days before Susef gets home. Susef gets home on Wednesday. You know that the talks now of Susef battling Mook. It's either Mook or Easy. Math Alpha is not really in the play. Now he's trying to get into the play by dropping that interview. You think he's smart?
Man, the biggest of all times, man. The bestiest of all time. You know what I'm saying? I had a chicken head one time that said I was the bestiest. You know what I'm saying?
Bestiest. I don't know what it means,
I liked it.
but you said it.
I liked it.
It's all right with me.
Oh, what's up, baby?
Ain't nothing, man. It's brick out here, man, and you got this coat, man. There's no possible way you could be cold in it.
Yo, look, in my era, Rod, look, when you was out getting your money and you was on the corner doing whatever you was doing, this was the inspired jacket. And you bought this motherfucker here, you buy it bigger.
Why?
Because you got to deal with this kind of weather anyway.
I thought you
want
just
your
said
legs
you could
covered.
put all the money in it.
Yo, no. See, Rob, you need your legs, your knees. You want this covered up. These new tight skinny jacket niggas, they couldn't hustle in my weather.
No, they
can't get money in my time with them jeans that tight. You can't.
No, yo, that makes so much
I
sense.
go hustling with ripped jeans on. I don't got no plans on going in if no cops don't come. At least back then, excuse me.
Okay, let's get to it.
Whatever, and he was like, oh niggas is accepting that.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Papa was just on the show, the whole shit out.
Shout out to Matt.
There's a part missing about the Sue Surf interview.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Mav Hoffa.
Hoffa.
Me and Mav Hoffa was just on the show, the whole shit out.
Shout out to Matt.
There's a part missing about the Sue Surf interview.
I didn't even see the interview. Can you break that down for me?
Him and Easy had some words, which whatever, and he was like, oh niggas is accepting that, making it like Surf Toll or Surf this, something like that. I clear it up to me. For one, that's the neighbor, cuz I want, and for one, that's my man outside of that. That's my brother outside of that too. I mean, we ain't.
That's how everything started. Math Alpha set up a trap and Easy fall into it. I keep saying that. Math Alpha set up a trap and Easy fall into it. And then he came out, oh, we never called Sue Surf a rat. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
I mean, it was understood and got to be explained, right? A nigga, I ain't got to say free surf every time I'm up here for a nigga to know I want him free. You know where I stand, you know what I'm saying? But to get back to that, why wasn't it put out? I had shouts to Whistler, shouts to Fleet. I had them with me. I had no one with me. I had niggas that was in the feds that can explain the paperwork, that can explain how things go of that nature. How if you was to get locked up first, or if you was to cop out with if you and your co-defendants all say, yo, look, we all gonna do this for that. Or it was just a bunch of things that he said that got answered on the other side. I feel like Matt Chopper should fucking release the footage.
Okay, all right. So I just got lost. What footage is? I don't understand the footage.
I just did Matt.
So you did his interview with Matt, right?
I did it.
So, and you mentioned Surf, but the whole story isn't put out until the
No. Math and Easy kind of got into a talk where Math was like, coaches accepting that? Like what Surf did was wrong.
Right. Oh, okay. Well, I remember with the interview, right? Okay, got you.
So I was up there like, Surf accepted what? The interview, the coach accepted what?
Mm-hmm.
What they accepted? Speak on that. There's got to be something funny there, right?
Right.
So this was I'm playing this to show this was 4 months ago. And T was saying 4 months ago, Matt Hoffa dropped the interview. Drop the full interview. Drop the part that we was talking about Sue Surf and the ratting situation. So I'm playing this. They played it for a reason, people.
Right.
All we got to clear it up. Because neighbor, this is a homie, it's a friend. I wouldn't want that on nobody niggas. I mean, you was uncomfortable when Good said something about something that you didn't like. This is the only thing that's above their nature that can bump heads.
Okay.
Those same allegations you had, now it's allegations on Surf that you trying to make it seem like if you ain't clear that up. They said he got an interview, clear it up. I want to hear him say it. I want to understand what he means. Because I know Math ain't a sucker. You know what I'm saying? Over the years, we might have had our issues when we go through. I know he ain't a sucker, so he ain't going to just make up no shit like that.
Right.
Maybe he was misunderstood. So I wanted that understanding to be out there because it was a real understanding.
Okay.
And there was a bunch of other real shit on this show. I'm trying to explore my opinion. It's my second time on this shit.
So maybe he just didn't drop that part yet.
Nah, because I hit him. I go, you ain't dropped that? He said, nah, man, that shit was messy. I said, we shouldn't have recorded it. No one would talk about this, right?
I agree with T-Rex. So, this is the famous interview that my Hoffa cut out. Exposed. The delete Susef column. The deleted. Exposed. Yeah? The deleted Susef comment. 3 days before? Oh, 4 days before Susef get out of jail.
Yeah.
Clark chasing to the max.
You seen the paperwork?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen some of it. I don't know if I seen the real one or if I seen something. You know,
You saw something.
I saw something.
I seen the real paperwork.
Right.
All right. I had Tommy Walker on the show.
And the craziest thing is, yeah, Math has got a serious hate for Susef. Math has got a serious hate for Susef. You see when Math Papa said, "Oh, a battle rapper charged me to come on the show." That was Susef. That was Susef.
Tommy Walker spent about 30 years in prison. Learned the law, started helping other people get out of the joint, all that. We had a long conversation about paperwork, all the shit, this, that, and the third. Blah, blah, blah. So after talking with him, I went back and I looked and I was like, okay, I know what this is. When you take a plea, and this is the reason why I did the video saying I ain't call him a rat, I call him a snitch. But let's be clear.
When you take a plea, you have to say, if this is the situation, me, Math, Randy Sullivan, Mav Hoffa, Flex, and Relion was in a barbershop selling weed.
Right. Now, in a RICO.
Chatbots talk. Base 44 super agents work. Set up in seconds and ready to go.
They make sure that the language that you're saying in furtherance of the gang, known and unknown parties, that language is used to affect everybody else that's in the case. So let's say your man wanted to fight a charge.
You copping out.
You copping out.
You gotta say his name.
Because it takes 2 to 5 people to establish a conspiracy.
But he gotta say, when you saying that, I gotta say names.
Like the actual.
No, he don't. Because
Yes,
the gang,
they
hold on,
do.
listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. The gang is being charged. Known and unknown members. Does that sound like I need to say names? It don't sound like that, right?
Listen, it don't sound like that. No, it don't. But it has to be more technical than that. Because when a nigga listen to me.
It's not.
Listen to me, though.
I'm telling you it's not.
I'm telling you this.
I'm telling you it's not.
I think it's got to be more technical than that. It's got to be. It's got to be, because I know probably when you're fighting, you're playing to your charges that you did, but you're not really. When you start saying names, oh, me and so was there. No, I don't know, but I know I was there. I don't know who was there, but I know I was there. Like, it's getting to a gray area.
No matter what
I'm telling you, when a nigga tell, there got to be somebody in jail for it, right?
Go sit down. Listen, I'm gonna say it again. Had anybody else in that paperwork decided nah, I don't want to do 336 months. I'm gonna fight this. What you would be fighting at that point
Is the
testimony of everybody that copped out.
Yeah.
And I know that. I know, like, yo, if it's a Rico, I know you think. Let's rewind all the way back to Geechee. I broke all this shit down, bro. Yo, you see Casanova? See what happened to Casanova? It's called the Clean Neighborhood Act. While you niggas is doing videos, displaying your straps, the feds is counting heads while they playing it back. As soon as one of you do a crime, the whole gang getting snatched. That shit is the new Rico. Your set, the new Kilo. The new Connect is the gangbanging rappers who knows it.
Why they put?
Bro, I broke this whole shit down. I broke the whole shit down,
Yo,
bro.
I'm gonna lie. One thing, not to change the subject, you picked a good barbershop to do this in. Y'all doing good.
Salute. But nah,
We got, okay.
I broke this whole shit down, bro.
Yeah.
So
New barbershop. To say I ain't watched a show in a while. I even
I
watched
seen
the
it
show.
play
To be
out.
honest with you.
I see. Okay. He was the first one to take the plea. Okay.
But Sue Surf wasn't the first one to take the plea. There's like other people to take the plea. He wasn't the first one to take the plea.
You know, first place get the gold medal. All right.
Yeah, but what you got? But
this is what I'm saying. This is why I say. This is why I said.
Math got a see. Like I say, I agree. The hate shows. The hate shows. I'm sorry. It's a serious hate for Sue
But
Surf.
look, you could rewind this. What I didn't like was that was saying, Math is saying he a rap. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Don't.
He's like Math Alpha is trying to explain that the sky is blue. I would. Oh shit. Math Alpha is saying the sky is blue. I didn't say that. The sky is red. What, bitch? How did all that explanation turn out to be red?
Put that on.
But you saying saying he compromised everybody else?
Saying.
Thank you, T-Rex.
On the planet, bro. It's what it is. What you think is gonna happen?
So my thing is, anyone that takes the plea in a RICO, you're snitching on everyone else. Like, it all depends. Like, it's a gang RICO. Every gang's got their role. You're playing. Cause every gang's got their role. You got the dealers, you got the shooters, you got the money makers, like the planners. Everyone's copping out to their role. They're not saying what role what other person did. They're copping out to their role in the gang to make the gang go further. Is the court has got to go there and say, "Oh, was you here with this person?" Like, because you have to see a full evidence. Oh, you see, who does the full transcript of the case? There was a there was a there was a guy that does there's a channel. Can't remember the name of the channel that actually had the full paperwork and everyone, like it's like some people reading the paperwork. He had everyone. How I got into it, it was a guy called, I think it was, I can't remember where it was from, but it was Rabbit. Damn, he was deadly. They was deadly. And then he turned out to be a snitch. That man that had like over 5 bodies, and it turned out to be a snitch. Nah. Nah, the channel's gone. The channel is gone. Oh, there we go. Here it is. So it's Crown TV Courts, yeah? Let me see. So they do a full breakdown. See, like how with all of this, what's their most popular video? So this is Crown TV Court. So this is what they do. So this is we've got the
software like
ARM.
Zero is the
We've got the ARM.
There's a confidence and a strength.
But yeah, so this channel has got a lot of oh shit, they've got FBG Duck. I ain't seen it in a long while. So what got me into this, yeah, was this guy. This guy right here. I think his name was Rabbit. His name was Rabbit. One of them name was Rabbit on this. Yeah, this is him, Rabbit. This is him. Oh my days. He was going crazy. The man that was bodies after bodies after bodies.
Year-old admitted drug dealer.
Yeah. In their first body, they was fighting. They was fighting to catch this body. A proper fist fight. Who catches body? So let's get back to Math Hoffa, and we're gonna get to that next.
So now, while you fighting against 10 years, 12 years,
but wait.
Your man is facing 336 months.
30-something years.
30-something years. You think he didn't want to fight?
Hit you with
think,
200
you think a nigga ain't thinking in the back of his mind? Maybe I should fight this?
Wait.
If you fight it,
Is that that's the feds?
you fight
You
your man.
sure that's how the feds work? Because I got some niggas with me that
With a
been in the
Rico,
feds.
with a Rico,
The fact is
positive.
months, 200 months.
Positive.
200
How does that
months.
work, Wizard?
200 months. They
Wizard,
don't
how does it work?
They don't even give you years. They give you months.
I'm waiting for somebody to say something.
They don't give you months?
When a person is
Months.
cool, we ain't talking about what they give you. What we speaking on is if I say meeting the gang,
That's everybody.
is that ratting?
What are you doing? What do you think they? Hold on. So when a nigga say,
Wait,
not me in the gang.
wait, well, wait,
you know
wait,
what-
wait,
you know
wait,
what
wait,
they-
wait,
hold on,
wait,
no,
no, because
this
you
is what
say me in the
this is
gang,
what-
yes.
But hold on.
Because
This
I
is what
let
they're
you
gonna
talk.
instruct. This is what they're gonna instruct the jury to do. We don't need you to look at anything that says he did the crime. We just need you to look at these statements and tell me if it's a conspiracy. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3, we got.
Yeah, but don't they have to prove that the person is there? Anyone could say, "Oh, yeah, he said this." Cool. He would have to probably testify against that person. If they ain't testified, they would have to. If someone's taking it to court, they will have to prove that person is there for all of these transactions, or this person is there for this murder. This person was there for whatever they're going down for. Can a RICO, not everyone get the same charges? That's what Math Hoffa failed to understand. Yes, it's a RICO, but not everyone was booked for the same thing. You're booked in a RICO for drugs. You're booked in a RICO, firearm. You're shooting at people. People are booked for different shit. So if I say yes to further the gang, what I did is to further the gang. I don't know about no one else. because I'm copping out to my charge what I got caught for in the thing. Because where my office put it, a RICO. Like everyone got charged for the same thing. So if everyone's getting charged, so cool, we done a bank robbery or we done something, and everyone got arrested in the thing. No, not even in the Pooh Shiesty situation. Not everyone getting charged in the kidnap. Cool, but someone's getting charged for beating up this person, beating up that person. This is just the same thing. Everyone get their own different charges in a RICO. It's just like a conspiracy. In the UK, we don't have RICO, we got conspiracy. So conspiracy is the same thing. Because I got my people that's in jail right now got hit with a conspiracy. Technically, a conspiracy is same as a RICO. It's a UK form of RICO. His brother went to jail for I think 5 years for just being on the phone with his brother. Just being on the phone. So it just apart. And in these, I don't think he could cop out to anything. He can, but their case was just weird because no one got hurt, nothing happened. They just got fined weapons in the car. So with that, everyone's getting charged with intention to hurt. That's in the car is getting charged with intention to do bodily harm and illegal weapon. So everyone's getting charged with the same charge. Well, not like it's a big ass RICO where you got drug dealers, you got shooters, you got the set up chicks. They play copping out to what they did for the gang. Can the feds? I know the feds can because they got all the information, but can they really use that? Oh, you was there with this person. That person never said who they was there with. Because if they have to say who they're there with here, then you can kind of say they're snitching. But
4, you got 5. So it's just you versus 5 saying, yeah, it's a conspiracy. Who you fighting? They use you against your.
You see, all right. My father is doing it like he's watching, I think, too much Godfather, all of them. Cause all right, see when it's like that, see like you gotta be like the kingpin. Because all right, when it's like that, it's like everyone taking P with the Young Thug situation. Because technically he's the mastermind. He's the mastermind. So everyone taking plea make him look bad. Everyone also I'll cop it out to this, I'll cop it out to that. Plus you got Woody trying to snitch, make him look bad. So that's the only thing, because you were a shooter and the next shooter copped out to that saying, yo, like you caught a body with this person, he copped out. He's gonna have to come and testify, said you was there. So it's just with the gang situation, I think it's a whole different. Everyone cop out to what they did. I don't. If they say name, then yeah. But I don't know if they say name.
Man,
yeah, I hear you. I understand and I know that. It's just when a nigga tell, or whenever
the feds ain't stupid. They know, bro.
Listen,
niggas don't want cooperation.
You gonna keep cutting me off?
I'm just saying.
When a nigga tell, it has to be somebody in jail, right?
Bro, did you?
That's a point. Come back T-Rex.
All right, so there's 10 in jail. It's 10 in jail,
right?
So me and you do a crime.
You
right?
think if Sue Surf was the tail,
I'm
think that these won't speak on it?
Oh, all right.
You saying they use this statement?
Look, my nigga. I don't
say
know
what you saying because it's uncomfortable
I don't
to a lot of people.
But I'm telling you, I'm gonna say it again. I didn't say he was a rat.
Yeah.
Can you stop trying to? Yes, you are trying to say he's a rat. Yeah, basically what my father is saying. Anyone that take the plea in a recall, you are kind of snitching and fucking up for everyone else. Once you're fucking up for everyone else, what are you doing? You're snitching. You're saying yes, we did a crime.
I didn't say he was a snitch. But I think that's right there.
There's no, I think.
Anybody who wants to fight, now you fighting your mans. But it's not just him. It's the other niggas who took the plea too. So we all got a cop out.
But everybody pleaded.
We all got a cop out.
Everybody pleaded ain't the same.
Okay.
That's the same. That's exactly. Everybody charges ain't the same, so everyone plea ain't gonna be the same. That's the thing is, if it all went down for like, you have to all go down on the same fucking charge. Not all of them went down on the same charge.
All right. So
wait.
I think CSF was the mastermind, right?
Hold on,
So
because we all in the street.
All right. So if I say I did not sell drugs,
you just did
in
mad
furtherance
shit.
of if I say I did not sell drugs in furtherance of the game, you making this a conspiracy.
I got a homeboy.
Hold on. What happens? We gonna go to trial. Who's coming to trial?
I got a homeboy, right? I got a homeboy. Shout out my business. Shout out Free S. S. And another one of my niggas was hustling together.
Mm-hmm.
They got busted, whatever.
Was it a RICO?
Homeboy copped out.
Was it a RICO?
No.
It's different with a RICO.
All right, but give me this. We still talking about that. Let me just explain the situation. One of the niggas said, "Yo, yes, I in such and such time was hustling on 12 for St. Nick."
Mm-hmm.
He copped out. S took it to trial
And he beat it.
Right. Still with that state.
Cool. But do you know they used that testimony against S, right?
In the trial, they used it.
Definitely. Now, me saying that to say this, right? Is he said I and S.
Whoa. What's that? I just built a budgeting app in Base 44. Guys, Nina just built a...
Yeah, he said the name.
Surf said, gang.
It's a RICO. We know y'all a gang. That's why we got y'all.
Yes. It's like you are doing this in the furtherance of the gang. So the RICO, you're copping out to whatever you did. So basically, what it is you're thinking that the police has got evidence on you, but it's not really true. But you think if you take it to trial, you would lose. That's why the plea deal comes in. You're gonna have what's this guy that we'll show you why certain time people are stupid. They should take the plea. Okay, a plea deal. Cash out. Cash out, yeah. He cashed out to 70 years. Why? You don't want to take the plea.
RICO and sex trafficking charges. 11 Alive was in the courtroom as the rapper, whose real name is John Michael Gibson, reacted to his sentencing, as well as survivors and their families.
One day, the truth will come out that these things never happened.
The day these defendants chose to commit these crimes against me, they gave me a life sentence.
Even though we restored her body, we have been unsuccessful in saving and healing the person because...
Okay. Because Cash Out was in a, I didn't even know that he was in it, but he got what, 70 years? He got 70 years. They was offering him what, 10? They was offering him 10. He got 2 life sentence. Yeah, so in a RICO, yeah, it's like the police has got most of the evidence on you. In a RICO, not everyone getting charged for the same thing. So if this person is getting charged for like a petty gun thing, yeah, I did that. Just most of them have petty that gun charge, drug charge. oh, I did this in furtherance of the gang because they're all in a gang.
We got all you niggas
Right.
because y'all the gang. So instead of putting every single name there,
But you see, the thing is, you can't really say all of them there in the gang. Cool, but every gang member's got their own charge. Every gang member's got their own charge. Pardon me. Every gang member's got their own charge. In the Rico, not everyone get charged for the same thing. You have a mastermind, you have the soldiers, and everyone else. Everyone get charged for different sort of crime. Young Thug was like even Little Dirk. Little Dirk is charged for mastermind. He's charged for mastermind murders. So even if everyone, let's say, with that one, oh, they took a plea. Even if they took a plea, they still have to convince the trial that Lil Durk did everything, like paid for all of this. They still have to convince them. Even if they we still have to convince them.
Y'all name is gang.
Y'all name is the gang.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
But here's the out.
I see what you're saying.
Here's the out.
I'm just saying, me being the saying that I know people that know him.
Right.
Because I don't agree with math. I don't think it's like I don't think it's snitching. It's the same thing with all right. It's the thing with young is that the first plea that we see that someone actually took the stage? But it's just in furtherance of the gang. Because they are a gang. They are a gang. So rather, it's
know a lot of them people that's locked up. Ain't nobody feeling like that he did that or said that or did nothing like that.
If the gang don't feel he's snitched, I can say he's snitched, man.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not my place to say whether
Right.
he is snitched or
Right.
whether
Yeah,
he a
that's a
rat.
fact. That's a fact.
Right.
Because you don't know what type of entitlements he has now.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Or what he did for
You don't know.
I think my fault for dropping this because he won the Suicide battle. Because no one want to see it. Everyone want to see Suicide versus Mook. Not reading the math off for one.
And being in the feds, you got to show your paperwork.
I'm just saying.
There's certain shit you got to do. And it got to be at the bottom of your bed. You can't be moving around. Am I wrong?
If the rapper is getting out first, I'm just saying.
Like, you can't be doing all of that and then you say you're not calling him a snitch. You can't be doing all of that math and then he said he's not a snitch. What game are you playing? If the rapper is getting out first, what?
Bruh.
If the rapper's getting out first, I think there's some entitlements going on.
Rather strange.
You think what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying, who is a nigga to be assuming about a
I can't assume, but I can tell you what
that
that
character,
said.
bro. You can't do that.
I'm not,
You just
and,
going
but
by
that's
what
what
the
I'm
paperwork
saying.
say.
And this is why I did the blog.
And guess what? It could be a plan for all of the plan could have been in the bullpen. Yo, you the nigga that's gonna take care of all of us. Cop out, bro. We got you. You don't know.
All right. In a situation like that, yeah. Sue Surf is the money man. Yeah, you got nothing to do with this. You got nothing to do. Just make sure we're all good. Right? If you're part, this is the thing is that people fail to understand. If you're part of a gang and the money maker is in jail, like Lord Dirk, they gang fucked up. Why? Because they got sloppy with it. Pause if that's needed. This is what it goes everywhere. When killers start taking too much life, they start getting messy and it's just can't come in an everyday thing. Just start, everyday thing get regular. You just start leaving shit around. No. Like, trust me. Jamaica, I've seen it. They did it after a while. Just started, yeah. We don't care no more.
So what the plan could have been either.
That's what I mean.
When you put that on a nigga name, bro, I'm saying.
That's what I mean by entitlement.
That's true.
That's what I mean by entitlement.
All right, but if we all agreed on,
Make sure you lot smash that like button. Make sure you lot smash that like button on your way in and on your way out. If you dislike it, smash that dislike as well.
You don't know what they talked about. One of them gotta call him a smash.
But in that position, like, and I don't.
I think Matthew just got a secret hate for Susath, and I don't think that battle's ever gonna happen now.
You know, I'm gonna probably clip this part out, but in that position, who gonna say it if you the nigga that gotta feed everybody now? Who's gonna say it?
That's tough.
And just being honest, this ain't gonna
who's going?
Bruh.
Damn. Okay, the situation like that. No. Because if everyone say he's the money man, bro, take the plea. And even with this, ain't every single one of them took the plea, because Yusuf wasn't the first person to took the plea. It was that the third or fourth. It was third or fourth. It wasn't the first person to took the plea. And I think there was someone actually snitching as well. So people think they have enough money to beat Rico. No, you fucking don't. Diddy don't have enough money to beat Rico. Do you think that none of these battle rappers or low tier rappers got enough money to beat Rico? No, they don't. They have to cop out. Everyone, not even mafias. The Ricos are built to take down the mafias. The mafias are stinking rich. They don't have enough money because it's gonna be dead. We getting that from all of this? No. Probably can't. Rico. Diddy's in jail. Take the plea. I'm sorry. Wherever they offered you, yeah, take that plea. Take the plea. No one ain't got enough money, yeah, to beat a Rico. I'm sorry, you don't.
Say. If we all agree, then the cop out shouldn't be years apart. Make sure you clip this out.
Wait.
Make sure you clip this out.
Don't clip this out. Leave this over here. Leave this. Hold on, let us rock. Hey.
Because my points might be higher than you. Yep. That plays a big part. Like, that plays a big part.
That plays a huge part.
Yeah, was it?
You're gonna roof me, my nigga.
Yeah.
Roof me. Come on.
Thank you.
You go by points.
Yes. Yes. Now, let me ask you. We go by a point system, and we all agreeing to something. And I know the first nigga cop is gonna get the 50% off. And
your lawyer already telling you what you're looking at because of your points. It ain't
right.
no mystery.
But there is a reward for the first nigga cop out.
No,
there is.
Thank you. Thank you, Wizard.
There definitely is.
That's Obi Wizard, lady. Follow Obi Wizard, please.
I mean, the first cop out is.
Susef wasn't the first one.
It's gonna get rewarded.
The best reward?
Less time. He's gonna get the least amount of time, bro.
Not necessarily, bro.
I'm telling you this.
So I don't know.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I definitely don't know how Raz works.
I'm telling you.
So the first thing you said that deal was gonna be
first place.
Let him rock.
First place get the goal.
No, I can go with that. No, I'm not close because I'm right.
Apparently, you can go from 0 to a complete site in
Yeah,
just a single.
yeah, you messed up, man.
Coding meets drag.
Bro, like when they tell
We've been in affairs and been through that. Y'all talking about what you might think.
No,
He telling
I'm
you what he
not
knows.
It's my Cody. It's my brother. It's my Cody in the feds. Like I did the state time, the fed time, so I know how this shit go. It's you going off a point system. Big period. You know what I mean? Now he's talking about a RICO. I ain't
Rico's different.
I mean, that's why he's saying a RICO. I mean, but no. The paperwork in the feds is the paperwork. You feel me? If Surf is on the yard, on the count, on the crib time right now,
right?
They accepted him. He didn't.
Right.
That's just
I'm gonna say it again.
Not gonna be like, yo,
They're not gonna accept a snitch. Hell no.
I'll go with that. Because you gotta show work when you get in the joint. You gotta, or you can't come outside the joint. That's a fact.
I'm gonna say it again.
Yeah, math is not working. Math, you got some serious hate for Sue Surf. You got some serious hate for Sue Surf. Because Yusuf wasn't the first person to take the plea. He wasn't the first person to take the plea. He wasn't the first person. So, okay, let me see. Listen to this story. Yeah? This story. Rabbit from New Orleans. Yeah?
Shoes and stuff just to be, you know, good for school, just a little money in my pocket and things like that. And where, as an 11-year-old, what kind of drugs were you selling? I was selling weed. I was selling weed most of the time, but I was selling a little crack, $2 rocks and $3 rocks and stuff like that. And how does an 11-year-old sell drugs? I mean, you know, like around my way, that's what it is. Like, you know, a lot of dudes sell drugs. And like it's normal. It ain't nothing like it's different or nothing like that because everybody do the same thing. It's just that, you know, you just really just manage to try to take care of
outside at 11.
yourself. I used to tap dance and all of that. It's just a hustle that I tried to take care of myself. And you said you used to tap dance. What do you mean? Where? On Bourbon Street.
Toe country.
I used to put taps on my feet, like bottle tops on my feet, and tap dance and make a sound effect to make money. I mean, as an 11-year-old, you sell to drug users. Is someone young more likely to get played or not? No, well, it's an advantage to them because rockheads play games. They do anything for money. And they used to try to get me out my money. I mean, out my drugs to the first come, like give them something to the first come. But I don't do that. I just want my money up front. And what do you mean give them some to first come? What does that mean? Like first checks come out, you know, the first checks come out around the first. And that's mostly all rockheads, like drug users, they get first checks. So is that like a check from the government? Yeah, that's a check from the government. Okay. And then they can buy drugs with that money on the first of the month? Yes.
Don't worry, people. Don't worry. The story is just a build up to the story. Just a build up to the story.
When did you learn to drive a car? I've been
This story, yeah. This whole testament should be a movie.
learning. I've been driving a car since I was young because all my friends are older than me. And when did you start selling heroin? I basically I really started really selling heroin probably I could say in 2006. And who would you get heroin from? From Daryl Franklin. And Slugger was my partner at one time. Okay. Can you tell the jury about that? How did you know Slugger? Well, Slugger.
See, I wish they had the image of these people. I think before they had the image of them. Cause you do have one. Cause just you're gonna find out later.
That was Breezy partner, Daryl Franklin.
I can't remember. Cause it was just two big dealers warring, but they used to be friends.
Franklin, and I met him through him. So they seen that I was young
and they have it stripped. One tried to take over one strip. I think Rabbit strip was the front strip.
I had a heart. And he basically took a liking to me. And they used to be getting drugs from Houston. And by me being so small, I used to be smaller and I looked like a child. So they used to be like, man, you'll bring the drugs back on the bus, on the Greyhound bus? And I used to tell them, yeah, I'll do it, for money. Because the police would never expect me to have drugs on me.
Base 44 super agents. Careful, there's no going back. No setup. Just say hello.
Okay. So how old were you when you started going to Houston to pick up heroin? That was about 11 years ago. So I said that I was a teenager. Yeah, I was a teenager. So is that Slugger right there? Yes, sir. And you also mentioned Lewis Daniels. Where was Lewis Daniels from? Lewis Daniels off G Strip, where I'm from. When was the first time?
So that's the famous strip, G Strip. That's the famous strip. In this G Strip, you're gonna hear that a lot.
Time you saw a dead body? Well, the first time I saw a dead body was when my mama boyfriend got killed. He died in my grandma's living room. He was in a gang, but he was, that's when I was a baby or whatever like that. How old were you when that happened? Probably like 3 or 4 years old. Okay. And when is the next time you saw somebody get killed or shot? My friend, he got killed on mistake by a gun. He was a school friend though, that was before the storm. And how old or what grade were y'all in when that happened? I believe like the 5th or 6th grade. Were you and Lewis
How old were you in 5th or 6th grade?
Daniels close? Yeah, we was like brothers just like me and Breezy was. And what was Lewis Daniels' reputation? He was a killer. He was just like me. He don't take no thing. Like, if you play games, he gonna kill you. Was he older than you?
You hear that? You hear that? Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna see. Play no games.
Did he teach you stuff? Yeah. He taught. Basically, that's how I got to learn how to, kill people, because I know how he get down. How he'll tell you, like, don't just aim for the head, just hit the body. And when the body fall, you just go over them and stand over them and hit them in the
I think it was this. Is it? I think it was the same place. Second, I know it wasn't the first. Susef wasn't it? Is either the second or third. It was the second or third. I know it wasn't the third. Yeah. But in a Rico, no one has enough money to beat a Rico. P. Diddy never had enough money to beat a Rico. Rico was created to take down mafias. Mafias has got way more money than fucking gangs. If you please, yeah, because in a Rico, not everyone's getting charged with the same crime. Not everyone getting charged with the same crime. Not everyone. Because they have the same set of people that they want in a Rico. We're going to go through the cousin beat a Rico. Okay. Well, your cousin of the few people or the only one? Cousin of the few people or the only one?
the head until he dead. So when you say hit the body, you're saying shoot.
You have the lucky people, but Rico is a 99.9% of someone beating
them with a gun in the body.
Because it's not something they have all the information before they go there.
Body, and then, is that what you mean? Objection, leading. When you say hit the body, what do you mean? That mean hit any part of the body, because the body parts is the easiest part to hit.
Okay,
Your
wait,
head is...
we missed the best bit.
So when you say hit the body,
listen, I'm telling you, we missed the best bit in this whole story.
Right? Was he older than you? Yeah.
A killer is teaching the little kids how to put people to sleep. I can't say that. Teaching people how to put people.
Did he teach you stuff?
Yeah.
He taught. Basically, that's how I got to learn how to, kill people, because I know how he get down. He'll tell you, like, don't just aim for the head, just hit the body. And when the body fall, you just go over them and stand over them and hit him in the head until he dead. So when you say hit the body, you're saying shoot them with a gun in the body, and then, is that what you mean? Objection, leading. When you say hit the body, what do you mean? That mean hit any part of the body, because the body parts is the easiest part to hit. Your head is smaller than your body. So as long as I hit your body, and when you fall, I can go finish you off.
This is before John Wick. This is before John Wick. This is before John Wick. This is before John Wick, yeah? Let's go to a John Wick. How John Wick does things, yeah? Try. Cause that's how he does it. Body. Okay. Do it. Hmm? John Wick. Before John Wick. John Wick before John Wick.
Okay, and that's something Lou Daniels taught you? Yes. What was Slugger's reputation? Slugger was a killer too. He didn't take no stuff from nobody either. What was the first murder that you were involved in? Do you
Okay, that's the one I'm talking about. Give me 1 sec, people. Give me 1 sec. You still in the shower? My bad. My bad, people. Put my weed man was
Do you remember Kevin Brumfield? Objection, leading, overruled.
Okay.
Do you remember someone named Kelvin Brumfield? Yes. Can you describe to the jury when and how that murder happened? Well, it was in 2007. We were sitting outside like after the club like 2 a.m, and I was sitting in the car and my partner, baby, who got killed, Jesse Terry, he was sitting in the car and everybody else was outside the car, they were sitting in the yard and stuff. The dude came through our yard where we chill at out the alley and shot my partner 9 times. When he shot him and the clip was empty, we know that he ain't had no more bullets. So he took out running to go to the getaway car.
This is called instant. Yeah? You talk about revenge. Revenge within 10 minutes.
Me and my partner was on G Strip. We ran after him and caught him on the fence and dragged him off the fence. And my partner on the G Strip choked him out, and we just were beating him up until my other friend grabbed a gun. When he came back with the gun, we debating to see who gonna hit him. And my partner, he wanna hit him. And he hit him in his head with a 38 and killed him. Who was that who shot the guy? Tyson Bale.
Imagine that. They're all fighting, debating who is going to hit him. I told you, this needs to be a movie. Instant revenge. There was 13, 15. They was young, innocent.
And who else was with you when you all were chasing this guy and beating him? My friends off
So there was 15 to 16.
G Strip. Perry Wise, he hung, but he was with me too. It was a lot of us on G Strip. That was before I met all of them dudes, all the rest of them over there. Okay. And you said that was in 2007? Yeah. So you were 15 or 16 when that happened? Yes.
That bodies start dropping after that. Bodies, New Orleans. Yeah, G Strip.
Okay. What happened between Slugger and Brother? Well, Slugger went to jail. When he went to jail, Breezy ain't keep it real with him. Describe to the jury what that means.
This is the beef.
Well, you know, when you come to jail, you got to keep it real with your partners, meaning like you got to do something to handle his business, take care of his family when you need them. And it's like at the end of the day, like when you leave a person in jail, when they need you and you just count them out, dudes like me, we get mad and we feel as though like you're playing games and we want to hurt you behind it. And Breezy messed over the man. And when he came home, he felt some type of way. And he didn't like Merle. So he was like, you know, at the end of the day, you're going to hurt one of them. Okay. And were you still friends with both Slugger and Breezy at that point? Yeah, I came home March 11, 2009. That's when first Louis Daniels, he went to jail too for murder. He killed somebody out to Florida on G Strip. And the witness supposed to be dead. The witness was a dude mama. And the mama's supposed to get killed.
Okay. And that's the thing is with them. Witness, what you saw that, yeah? Any witness, anyone, they were so feared. Yeah, anyone. These, see, King Von and them never loved spinning like these lot. King Von and them never loved spinning like these lot. They was upset that they never caught a body.
Killed, but you know, it ain't go through because I went to jail and Breezy said he wasn't messing with it. So Lou wanted Breezy to kill the witness? Yeah, the witness. The witness was a dude mama. The guy who got killed's mom? Yeah. But Breezy didn't do it? No.
Okay.
Okay, but what happened to Lou's charge? Lou beat the charge. The mama got on the stand, and by her getting her feelings behind her son, some kind of way, the jury found out, like, said he not guilty. And he came home and everybody thought he was going to be in jail because the witness coming in. And he came home to kill whoever and keep it real with them. So Lou is mad at Breezy at this point? Yeah. And then
Nah, I shouldn't be laughing. I shouldn't be laughing. Are you not hearing how evil that is? So basically, he took out the mom's son. She went to court. She got in her feelings. He beat Case and took out the mom. Nah, bro. This need to be a movie or a series. Listen.
Everybody thought he was going to be in jail because the witness coming in. And he came home to kill whoever and keep it real with them. So Lou is mad at Breezy at this point? Yeah. And then Slugger.
Give me 1 sec, people. You outside, yeah? Say that again? Bad people, my bad. I had to go get some weed quick. Okay, yeah, so.
Is Slugger home yet? Yeah, Slugger home, but I am in jail. I got like a month left.
Your perfect domain is out there. Go to Wix and make it yours. Claim your space online. Own your name, your brand, your breakthrough.
Okay, and when you get home from jail, how do you decide if you're going to go with Slugger and Lou or Breezy? Well, when I came home, I talked to all of them, and they was like on some stuff like what I want to do, what side I'm going to pick. Is I'm going to set Breezy up, and Breezy asked me if I'm going to set them up. But I'm like, I ain't getting in that because I really don't want to see none of them dead because I'm cool with all of them. But with Breezy family, it was like,
And that's the thing. That's why it should be a movie about it, yeah? He's got to pick sides. What team he's got to pick. Because you know every single one of them. He's got to pick sides. So the two biggest dealers and the two biggest hitters, you got to pick side. You got to pick side. Yeah? I think you picked Breezy's side.
I brought his children to school. I've been with his
sister. Because I think one of them messed up. He drive by and did a murder on their strip. But he gave them the heads up, but just because he did a murder on their strip, yeah, it's game over. It's game over. It's game over.
Sister for a long time, and I know his mama, and I didn't want to see, them cry like that. So I'm telling Lou, Lou, I never was close to his family and stuff like that. And Slugger, I never was close to his family. But I just was on some stuff. Like, man, I didn't want to see them get hurt. But I just told them that as long as y'all don't kill nobody else's strip, that I ain't going to get in that. So you're trying to stay neutral? Yeah. When did you meet Merle O'Fray? When I came home. They were by the wing shack. And how did you meet Merle? Through Breezy. And what was Merle's reputation? Getting money, hustling. Did Merle talk to you about the split with Slugger? Yeah. He basically was like, asked me what I'm going to do, too. Breezy told him that I was like a real nigga, like I keep it real and I'm a hustler. So Merle wanted you to go with him? Yeah, Merle was asking me like, man, come mess with us. We get money. And, I'm on the kick, like, I want to get money too. I ain't, trying to get into no shootings and all of that. So Breezy and Merle, they put something together for me. They gave me like $10,000 and a brick of dope when Breezy went to Atlanta to hustle with. And that's how I started passing out samples of dope to get the strip back popping because they ain't had no sales in the strip.
All right. Remember, it's Breezy or Slugger, yeah? Breezy is the one that gave him the dope, yeah?
Everybody was by the wing shack. And where is the wing shack? On Desire by the Florida Project. And so what did you do when they gave you this heroin?
All right, let me speed this up a bit. Oh, it's speed up. Whoa, what just happened?
I started giving out drugs to like fiends who I knew so I can get my block back pumping because, my block dead and none of my friends ain't really doing good, like hustling.
Remember, it's Breezy is the one that had helped Rabbit.
Wise. So you were giving drugs out by the wing shack, but telling them to go to the G strip? Yeah. Okay. I would tell them like I am back because I knew a lot of the dope fiends because, I used to be selling drugs before I went to jail. And what happened to the G strip after that? Well, it got pumping. I mean, like the sales was, they had nothing but sales and stuff. And I guess like they seemed like the dudes out to Florida, like Evans and them.
Damn, Miss Wendy.
They seen that I am a hustler. They seen that they making money and stuff. They came down there by me. And which guy started hanging out by you from the Florida? Evans. Me and Pound was in juvenile jail together, so I knew Pound already. Pound and them started coming down there. Anyone else from around there?
Okay, Pound. Remember the next name, Pound. Yeah? Because it was in this series, this testimony, I find there was a 38 spinners that shoot shotgun shells. There was a 38 that shoot shotgun shells. They used to love that.
Do you know Elo? Yeah, Elo.
And the craziest thing is, what's so silly about it is that I don't, the police, feds, no, New Orleans feds are stupid. Most of them use their own licensed gun with most of these M's. Licensed gun.
Elo ain't charged. Do you know Leroy Price? Yeah. How did you know him? Well, Leroy was friends with Elo. That was Elo, like right-hand man. They rode together. They was friends. Like we really had like real close friends, like as like, you know, dudes like who I could just get up and I knew one thing, we gonna ride together all day. Like with me and Red, like, you know, I really like messed up behind him because like that really like was my true brother. Red was like my brother, and like it's kind of messed up because I'm going out like this because it's like really crazy though, bruh. And that's when you say Red, you're talking about Terrius Oni? Yeah. All right. When was the next time you saw Slugger and Lou after this? Well, the last time I got into it with them because Lou called me and told me that he was on his way on the strip. And I told him that, all right, that mean like he's saying he coming around there to kill somebody. I don't know who, but you know.
Okay. Remember I told you. Slugger came by and gave him a heads up, say he's coming around. He did it, but he got upset. You're making the strip pot, so you coming on my strip to do that. Yes,
He just told me like, get out the way. I'm on my way around there. So I rolled the window down and told my partners, and I'm like, man, listen, bro, that dude is on his way and he's gonna hurt someone. Y'all better be ready. And I'm about to pull off. By the time I'm about to pull off, he was there. And what did Lou do? He jumped out. He jumped out with Cole. He jumped out with Cole and shot 4 of them. And I jumped out of the car because he about to kill Breezy's sister. And I pushed her down and he just jumped back in the car and pulled off. And after that, he called me and was like, man, you see my work, son? He like, I ain't playing with them. They trying to protect Breezy. I want to kill one of them. So
all right. See? 2 hitters. 2 hitters. It was almost a 4-piece chicken nugget with fries. But he said, no, you can't have the fries. You can't have the fries. There was a little 3-piece chicken with fries. He said, no, you can't have the fries. Yeah. He got a 3-piece.
Breezy's sister. And I pushed her down and he just jumped out. And what did Lou do? He jumped out. He jumped out with Cole. He jumped out with Cole and shot 4 of them. And I jumped out of the car because he about to kill Breezy's sister. And I pushed her down and he just jumped back in the car and pulled off. And after that, he called me and was like, man, you see my work, son? He like, I ain't playing with them. They trying to protect Breezy. I want to kill one of them so I can come back on the strip because he can't trust coming back on the strip and Breezy and them around there. And Breezy got more money than him. And Breezy manipulate one of us to turn on him and kill him. So he wasn't about to chance that. So he needed to get the head people out the way. So I told him, I said, dog, listen, you shot 2 of my partners off the strip. I told you if you hit one of them out to Florida, I'm not tripping because I really don't know them dudes out to Florida too good right now.
Listen, turn their TV off. They send them to outer space. Yeah. Listen, they send them to go meet their maker. Oh Lord Jesus Christ. Listen. This need to be a series. This is just a start. Remember, the first thing, yeah, they was fighting over who gets to unalive this person, that just unalive a person 5 minutes. Yeah, so that's the quickest revenge in hood history. The quickest revenge in hood history. So stood over him, empty my clip. I have no bullets left. Running, got caught. Revenge. They are fighting over who empty. Yeah, finish him. Yeah, cool. They got arguing. Boom. Cool. It's done. Yeah. Then someone else got caught with the M, but we need to go. M is mum. Yeah, on the life. Put her to sleep. Yeah. Send her bedtime stories. Yeah. Never happened. He beat the case. She went to trial. He beat the case. He came out, said her bedtime stories, and put her to sleep. And then the 2 big people that's warring, yeah, that he knows both of them, almost caught. He caught a 3-piece. I almost got fries with it, and they said no. Nah, this is just a start. This is just a start.
At this point. So he like, man, this ain't for you, son.
So that is 6 bodies already. That is 6 bodies already. Okay, remember. No, 7. 7. 7. I forgot. Okay, remember. That, send it to the gulag. Yep, they sent it to the gulag. It was 7. Yeah. Okay, remember the guy that did the first one, run out of bullets, running. That's 2 right there. Yeah. Then the guy that got arrested the son. When I got the mom, that's 2 right there. That's 4. And he got a 3-piece. That's 7 already. And we're only into 17 minutes of the story. 7. And we're only into 17 minutes of the story.
You know, we don't want no problem with you. I'm like, man, I don't want to hear that. I'm in it now. So after that, I just hung up. After that, it was.
It's wartime. It's wartime. Strap up. It's wartime. Spartan! Spartan! It's war!
Bruh.
Listen.
It's just on site. I wasn't trying to talk no more because I know one of them dudes going to kill me the same way. All right. So at that point, you do take sides against Slugger and Lou? Yeah. After that, Merle and Breezy, they knew I was official, like, I'm going to ride with them. When you said code, do you...
And you see the figures, yeah? This is one shooter, both sides needed. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. This is one shooter, both sides needed. This is a mutual shooter that's on the same level as us two. That's on the same level as us two. But it was Breezy that tried to train him. So yeah, okay, that's my other link. That's my other link right there. But he also knows, but them two are the one that trained him. Just say that. But you picked your side. Because Breezy gave them the most John Wick training. Breezy gave them the most John Wick training. So yeah, it's on now. So it's Breezy and Rabbit versus Slugger. Let's go. The war is on.
You know what's Cole's real name? No. Corey? That's the only thing. Is that his picture? Can you tell? Yeah, that's him. Is that the Cole that, we're going to talk a lot about Cole later.
Trust me, when I don't know how I find this series, but I find it's a real case. This is court documents. This is real case. Before we get this right, this is court documents. Testified from the hitter himself, aka Snitch. But he did tell. It's real. It's not no made up story. It's real.
Is Cole, do y'all have shootings and stuff with Cole later? Yeah. Like we had Cole in the mall. We had Cole in the Lakeside Mall before. And let me interrupt you. We'll get to that later. Okay. So at this point, there's a beef with Slugger and Lil. Well, let me ask you this. What is the 39ers? Well, the 39ers came about when Lil was messing Merle and he was cool with Merle. And who was Lil? Lil, I know him from Lil. He off 3rd and G. Like, that's one of the leaders off 3rd and G. He went to the feds. And would you recognize his photo if I showed it to you? Yeah. This is from Exhibit 328. Is that Lil? Yeah. Okay. And again, how did you meet Lil? Through Merle. And what was Merle and Lil's relationship? Well, they were trying to get together where they could, take over the city where they could make money and things like that. And did Merle and Lil have a business relationship? Yeah, selling heroin. And who had to connect? Well, really, Breezy had to connect. Breezy had to connect, like going to Houston and stuff like that. So was Merle giving heroin to Little Man? Yes. And what happened to Lil?
Okay, see, Breezy and Slugger has the connect. Nothing goes through the city without Breezy and Slugger. Both of them two has the connect, and both connect is willing to drop bodies after bodies.
He went to the feds. Do you know about when that happened? I think he went to the feds in 2010. And did you get to see him in jail? Yeah, I went and seen him a few times in St. Tammany. And he was basically like telling me like, man, go uptown. Them dudes, they straight. They gonna keep it real with you. And so I had got a relationship with Rat. Me and Rat was cool. And that's Trap or Rat, McQuay Walker? Yeah. And what did Lil tell you to do with Rat? He just said make sure they straight. Like, he knew I could get any drug from Merle and them. Like, I'm a hustler. Like, I can go to him and tell him, look, man, give me half a brick. And when you say make sure they're straight, what does that mean? That mean like, go up there and I can get drugs. I can get drugs and give it to them. They hustlers too. All right. So is that how the 39ers started? Well, basically, like I said, the 39ers really started is because when I started going up there and then I started bringing Evans and them up there, we started having like DJs, parties and stuff like that. And girls started calling us the 39ers. When they started calling us the 39ers, we just ran with that name. Like, that was like a good name because it's like the 49er football team. It's like a team of people. So we just ran with the 39ers and just, went along with that. I'm going to show you what's been previously admitted as Exhibit 57, Slide 2. Can you see what the shirt says? Yeah, G strip plus Florida plus 3rd and G, and that's how the 39ers came about. All right, who was from the Florida Project side of things? Which of the 39ers? Evans out to Florida, Saul out to Florida, Hootie out to Florida, Pound out to Florida, Leroy, I don't really know. He out to Desire in the Florida, I don't really know.
It used to be pictures.
And I'm going to show you an exhibit from the opening statement. So Jasmine Perry, where was he from? Jasmine Perry, he out to Florida too. Evans and Pound are out of the Florida? Yeah. Are Evans and Pound related? Yeah, they brothers. That's Merlot nephews. So they had the same dad? Yeah, they got the same daddy. You said Solomon Doyle is from the Florida? Yeah, that's Cheddar's brother. And who is Cheddar? Cheddar is Saul's brother. The other one who got killed by the wing shack. And where was Curtis Neville from? Well, he out to Florida too, but that's like my little niece. Me and him got the same little niece. His sister baby is my little niece because it's through my brother. And Alonzo Peters is from the Florida? Yeah.
All right, did you
What was the
explain
BNGs?
the start of the?
That was before I started hanging with them. Like, that's the name that they already had. When did you meet T-Red? I met T-Red after I stopped like really messing with trap all the way. Like, T-Red was like a real person to me, like, and well, what do you mean in terms of his hustle or what? I mean, I'm saying like as a real person, like, dude, they never showed me no signs of playing games. Like, he was a straight up person. He never played no games. Did you personally give heroin to guys on the 3?
AKA a real killer. Play with him, raw, put you to sleep. Bedtime stories, night. We'll send it to the gulag. Send it to meet your maker. Or yeah.
BNG side?
Send it to the pearly gates.
Yeah. Did you give heroin to T-Red? Yeah, I got heroin from T-Red, but like T-Red, I want to see him blow up big, like, really make his money.
Yeah. Yes. His story. He should be out of jail now. The craziest thing, he told her the whole gang. He was the leader and everything. He told her the whole gang. He should be out of jail now. That's him. Yes. They need to find a story about him.
So I really like introduce him to Breezy more where he could get a lot of work and I'll help him sell it. When you say getting work, what does that mean? That mean like getting a big quantity of drugs, like 4 ounces.
AKA Rabbit.
9 ounces. And did McCoy Walker get heroin from you? Yeah.
Are you gonna find out why they call it Rabbit?
Did Rico Jackson get heroin from you? Yeah. Did Damian Barnes get heroin?
They call it Rabbit, yeah. Because one time the police tried to arrest him. They fired a gun on him. He got away. So they said you're fast like a rabbit. So they started calling him a rabbit. That's the only thing with the hood names. It's a situation, and that name's gonna stick.
From you? Yeah, but he ain't no real hustler. Like, he a petty hustler. He get a little drugs. So he was below the level of T-Red and you? Yeah, he ain't no hustler like that. He just manning for the day. Explain to the jury. So you have all of the guys out to Florida. How did they start hanging out with y'all on the G Strip? Well, they came from by the wing shack, and when I came home, they was already cool. But I'm not knowing about everything because I just came home, and I started messing with them. Like, I had it like where the sales was coming so much where I done got my money. I got my money up so much where I want to go to school now and flash in school. So I know one thing, ain't nobody in school doing what I'm doing where I could go to school in any car I want, any foreign car I want, and I'm making money. So I know one thing, I used to be telling Evans and Pound and them like, man, look, catch the sale, son. I got you. I want to make sure that you're straight. Tom was my partner too. He used to hang with me every day and stuff like that too. Like, it's like, I used to always want all of them straight. Like, I ain't care about myself all the way. I made sure that all them dudes are straight. Like, I ain't care about just myself. I wanted everybody to be straight. I was never selfish.
I remember Pound name. And this is before King Von and T-Roy.
All right. Did Jasmine Perry get heroin from you? Yeah, he got heroin from me sometimes. Did Pooney or Curtis Neville get heroin from you? Yeah, sometimes too. Did Woody or Alonzo Peters get heroin from you? Yeah, when I made him lose his job, I felt sorry for him and I started giving him drugs. He was like selling coke. He wasn't in a dope game like that. But by him losing his job and Percy getting shot, he ain't had no network like he used to. And like when he lost his job, He ain't had no money, nothing like that. So I had to start giving him money and stuff so he could, manage. Did you also give him heroin to sell? And we had 2 hotels. Evan and them had a hotel upstairs now because the hotel in both I left, but I'm not knowing that, I forgot that I had the gun in the drawer.
Okay.
And when I'm leaving, I left. And I'm so mad. I got out of my sleep and put my
This was a big situation for them as well. Because they're trying to tell remember the guy was working.
clothes on. Who putting the stairs in? I think
Okay.
we was in a hotel and I was asleep. And we had 2 hotels. How did he lose his job because of you? Well, you also give him heroin to sell? Yeah. How did he lose his
So this was a big situation when they almost got arrested, but the manager lost his job.
job because of you? Well, we was in a hotel and I was asleep. And we had 2 hotels. Evan and them had a hotel upstairs in, I think, Woody name. And I had a hotel in Woody name. And they were smoking. And the people putting this out because the hotel in both names. And I'm so mad. I got out of my sleep and put my clothes on. And when I'm leaving, I left. But I'm not knowing that, I forgot that I had the gun in the drawer.
And this is what I mean. Becoming normal. You should always check if you have everything with you. Like how you forget your gun in your drawer. That should always be with you.
And I left the gun in the drawer. And he called me and told me, like, man, the people called me and they said they got a gun, that they left the gun in the room. I'm like, man, no, you tripping. And then I was thinking, I'm like, oh, I forgot. I called him back. I'm like, man, I forgot. I forgot I had that gun. I'm like, man, I don't know what you're going to do, son. You got to tell him that ain't your gun. Did you know that the gun had been used in crimes? Yeah, it was used in a Magnolia Shorty. Did Woody or Alonzo?
Okay. Magnolia Shorty. That is a famous murder. And that was a rapper. Like I said, this story, Magnolia Shorty, is a famous rapper. Because she was with it was a rapper. Let me see if I can find her name. Let me see. It was a female rapper. It was a female rapper. Okay. So it was. Oh, she was in Cash Money. So she was. I trust me. I didn't know who she was, but he was one of the person that killed her. He's one of the person that killed her.
Rappers died. Magnolia Shorty, real name Renetta Yamika Lowe Bridgewater, dropped her first album, Monkey on the in 1997.
I didn't know that. Trust me, but he's one of the person that killed her.
When she was just 15 years old. She remained with Cash Money for years, but never released another album. On December 20th,
I know she was a rapper.
2010, she and Jerome Hampton were leaving her apartment when they were blocked in by a car and ambushed by multiple shooters. She and Hampton were both killed. Prosecutors believe Hampton was the intended target. 2 men were ultimately found guilty of the murders and sentenced to life in prison. This is how
Yeah, so let's get back to the story. Yeah, Capone was on that hit as well. I didn't know that. I didn't know. Trust me, when I found this story, it's like a few years ago. To how long ago it was, they didn't have the full story in one. They used to do it in parts, way before 6ix9ine told. Way before 6ix9ine told, even way before King Von even died. A long time ago. But
Peters
carry
lose
on.
his job over that? Yeah.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code.
How close did the 3 groups?
You know how shitty the police job is. You're telling me there's a gun that's connected to a famous rapper murder? No one got arrested? Huh? There was a gun.
Bruh.
There was a gun. But
to become. Did y'all ever take trips together? Yeah, we was tight. Like we was really like as a good team. Like we was unstoppable. We had the city on lock. And we used to go like to the Young Jeezy concerts in Atlanta. I stayed in Mississippi right by the beach. Everybody used to come over there. Not too many dudes off 3rd and G, but T-Red stayed with me. Yeah, we went to Miami for Memorial Weekend every year. I want to talk about the heroin. Where was Breezy getting his heroin from? First, he was getting it from B.
damn right they suck. Damn right they suck. They are trash.
From B? Yeah.
Like I said, this should be a story.
And who was B and where did B live? B lived in Houston. He had to connect with whoever he had to connect with. He ain't used to give us a connect. He made us go through him. And how long was Breezy buying heroin from B? I'd say all the way till they got a new connect. Like I said, like 2010.
There's a story of a guy, yeah, that broke out of prison and still flossing.
Or something like that. They started messing with White Boy, and White Boy had to connect with the Colombians. The Colombians was from Houston too. All right, how would y'all get the heroin from Houston to New Orleans? Well, first, like they say, first we get a suitcase and we load the money in the suitcase. In New Orleans, they don't search at the Greyhound bus station, so we get somebody to get on the bus with the suitcase with the money, and then we pay for the bus ticket. They ride all the way to Houston, and we be in the car. We ride to Houston too, and meet up at the hotel. And then B will come to the hotel with an old lady, and she get the money, and she get in a cab so the police won't pull them over. Because if the police pull them over in the car and they find that money, they're gonna take it like how they took my money. Anything I think over like $10,000, they're gonna take. So, and what does the lady do in the taxi? She jump in the cab and she's gonna go to the house wherever they're supposed to meet at, and they're gonna jump in the cab and go get the drugs. And when they get the drugs, she's gonna catch a cab back to the hotel and bring it back to us. All right, and then how?
Smart. I'm sorry. Smart. I'm sorry. Cause you know what the craziest thing is, yeah? If they never had so much murders to their names, they could have got away with this for a long time. No one's gonna really check in the taxi. I'll get an old lady and her grandson to take it. No one's gonna check an old lady and her grandson. No one. No one. You know, these old people, if they're willing enough, could be the biggest drugs dealers. No one. Hashtag, let's be honest. No one paid them attention. He says, if you want to lie to yourself, lie to yourself. No one paid them attention. They can be. They can be. It could be the biggest. So I agree. Yeah, if they never had so much bodies to their thing, it could have continued.
Do y'all test the heroin at that point? Yeah, before we give them our money, he gonna come with a picture. That means that he gonna come with a sample. All right, you call a sample a picture?
Trust me.
Yeah. Okay, and who would test the drugs? Willie Bill. Okay, who is Willie Bill? He out to Florida too. He died. He died in Miami with Breezy. What did he die of?
Listen, Willie Johnson, I think this should be a story. This should be a story.
Shooting heroin in his private parts. And Willie Bill used heroin? Yeah. Was he a friend of yours? Yeah. Okay. Once the lady comes back with the heroin, how do y'all get it back to New Orleans? Well, we're gonna pack the heroin up, we're gonna tie it up in tape, and then we're gonna go to Walmart and get some brief boxes, and we're gonna put the heroin in our drawers because they don't search your body. They just put the wand by you just to see if you got iron on you, like a gun or knife or something like that. If you put it in a bag, then they search your bag. So we put it in our pants and have a bag with us so they could search the bag. When they put the wand on you, they're never gonna find it. And you just sit on the bus all the way till you get to New Orleans, and then you catch a cab to the spot where we go at. Who all made
These niggas smart. These niggas crack the code, but they had too much bodies to their fucking name. This is what I say. When you start getting think you're untouchable, this happens. These niggas crack the fucking code.
trips to Houston to pick up, either deliver money or ride with Breezy? Who all went to Houston for picking up dope? Well, at first I started it off, with me. And how many times do you think you went? I went a lot of times. I can't really say no number. Did anyone else in the 39ers make trips out there? Yeah, Evans and them went. Objection, we need to lay a foundation. His basis of knowledge.
You see, this is why I play this, because this is a Rico. This is a Rico. This is why I played this, because he testified the whole gang. And he was the gang leader. He's the one that's doing hits. We love going on hits. Yo, he needs to go. Yeah, ready.
Knowledge is unclear. Objection sustained. Lay a foundation. How do you know these people went to Houston? The reason how I knew, because I seen them. I seen them go before. I don't know exactly what their role was all the time. Like, I can't say that, oh, Evans bought this time. Evans done it.
And this is why I played this when we played that Sue Surf. Because this is how, like you see when I say Rico got all of these. Yes, this person has testified as to link every single person in a crime. Every single person in a crime. You know who the best person to link every single person? And the leader. The leader.
This time, I don't know. I know they go out there because all of us go out there. We just take turns. Now, the dudes off 3rd and G, everybody don't go out there. Like AD, he never went out there with us. Did McCoy Walker go out there with you? Yeah. After the shooting with Cheddar, when I killed Gutter in the Audi truck, they drove out there and sold the Audi truck to B for heroin. And who went out there for that? Breezy, I know Rat. Rat's McCoy Walker? Yeah. To your personal knowledge, are you aware of anyone else making those trips to Houston? Yeah, we just take turns. I know the majority of.
Okay, you see, they say all them killings, yeah? But they really not talk about them killings yet. They really just talk about the trip to Atlanta. But this is what I'm saying. The amount of trip to Atlanta that they took here, no one knew that these niggas was making money, and no one knew the emperor, can't say the word. Can't say the blood clot word, yeah? But they never know the program that they was running until all of these murders start happening.
Saul, I don't really know about Saul. And
so this is what the judges try to do, because you see all of these trips to Atlanta, they at this point they have people that's only taking trips to Atlanta, and he's gonna start naming the names of who's taking trips to Atlanta. He's gonna name every name that you take trips, literally every single one of them, until they start making enough money. Okay, cool. So
about Woody, would he ever go?
Yeah.
No. All right. Is it safe to say almost everybody else went? Judge leading. Objection, Your Honor. No foundation. Objection sustained. Objection sustained. Did Curtis Neville ever make a trip to Texas? Yeah, he came out there before. Again, as your foundation.
Empire, see? The name was there, but it wouldn't try get released. Empire, that's it.
Overruled. He's already said it. Go ahead and lay a foundation. Objection sustained. And how do you know that? Because I went out there before with Pooney. But we just ride out there. We can go out there.
I see. Everyone is getting connected to what role they was playing. Everyone. So all of these names, or everyone that was taking trips
there and ride with them. Like, we don't, if we ride with Breezy to go out there, it ain't all the time that you're gonna bring the drugs back down. You know what I'm saying? Like, Willie Bill gonna bring it down for sure too. So it ain't gonna be too many. But it's just 2 people that get on the bus with the money. Did Jasmine Perry ever go with y'all to Texas? Objection, no foundation. Huh? Sustained. Did Jasmine Perry ever go with you to Texas? Yeah, Jasmine Perry went. Did Leroy ever go with you to Texas? He didn't go with me, he went with Breezy. I don't go all the time. And did Evans ever go with you or Daryl Franklin to Texas? Yeah, Evans went before. When you get the heroin back to New Orleans, where do y'all take it and what do you do with it? It all depends. Like, some it's gonna go straight by Breezy first, and they're gonna divide it up between him and Merle. And then Breezy already got his sales that he already gonna get his people too. And then he divided up with us, like, what are you gonna give us and stuff like that. He know what we gonna handle. All right, how often was the organization making trips to Houston? I'd say it all depends, like, because some days if they get 2 or 3 bricks, and they be gone within 4 days or 5 days, they're gonna go right back. It all depends on how, the flow going. But it don't take long to move. It don't take long to move the bricks of heroin. Would you be with Daryl Franklin when he would cut up his heroin? Yeah. Where would he do that? Sometimes we go to a hotel, but majority of the time we go by his baby mama house. Is he cutting the heroin and repackaging? What are you watching him do? Are you helping?
This is just a breakdown of everything. They're gonna get to the juicy, putting people to sleep a bit later. Don't worry.
Describe to the jury. Yeah, well, the heroin, we mix it with mannitol. What is mannitol? I guess you mix it with your water. It's something, I don't know really what it is. I just know that it's something you mix with dope to stretch it and make money with. I don't know really what it's for though. And who would mix up the dope? Would Daryl Franklin or Breezy? Would he do it himself? Would you help? He gonna mix his dope up. I'm gonna mix my dope up. Everybody gonna mix their own dope up. Like, describe when y'all get the packages right back from Texas. What happens? You get a portion. All right. Look, say we get a brick and Breezy like, all right, Rabbit, look, bro, I'm gonna give you a 4. He gonna give me 4 ounces. 4 is 4 ounces. I know one thing he gonna tell me, like, man, you can take a 1. A 1 mean that I can put, if I get 4 ounces, I can put 4 ounces of mannitol, and that mean it take a 1. That mean it can take whatever you got. So if you take a brick, you can put
So basically try to double it.
another brick of mannitol on there and turn it to 2 bricks because it's like more potent, it's stronger. So we mix it. I turn, say, if I got a 4, I turn my 4 to 8 ounces and I jack it up. When I jack it up, I have it hard where it looks like it's straight off, like off the boat, because when you get dope, it looks like a brick. And I sell it just like that. Like when people ask me, is it straight? I'm like, yeah, I ain't touch it. But the whole time I'm playing with their mind because I just jacked the dope up. I compressed it back together.
And that's the whole thing when it comes to all of these bullshit. When it comes to that, a lot of get washed. A lot. Most of this is straight. It's not really straight.
Put it into powder form and compress it back together where it looked like I never touched it at all. Explain how you mix the mannitol into the heroin. What do you need to do that? Well, first the mannitol is powder. I get a skillet and I empty all of the powder in the skillet on the stove and I burn all the trash off of it so it turned to liquid. And I drop a few drops of color food dye in there, like root beer color food dye in there and stir it up. And then I put it in the pan and I put it in the freezer. When I put it in the freezer, it turned to like an iceberg, like a crystal thing. It turned like marble. And I leave it in there for a minute and then I put it in a blender and I turn it back to powder form. When it turned back to powder form, now it look like dope because it ain't white. Mannitol is white, but by me dropping the color food dye in there, it turns into a different color. Root beer color food dye, it turned it to a beige color. So when I mix it with the dope and jack it back up, the dope looked like it never been touched. And when you put the dope, when I sell it to somebody and give them a tester, and they put it in on the spoon and turn it like to liquid and put in the red gonna look like, it's like a Coca-Cola color. That's the way they want the heroin to look. And I play with their mind to make them thinking that I never touched it. But the whole time, it's the color food dye in there to make them think the dope was still fire. So Daryl would...
See? This is why I never was a big fan of selling. I'd rather sell my weed. I'm sorry. Because people would lie to you so much. You can tell if that's good or not with the weed. With that, it's illusion. Like he just showed you, it's illusion. It is. And this is what I say. If they never had so much bodies to their camp, they would have carried on.
Would give you 4 ounces. Who else would get heroin at this point?
On. Straight.
The main people who get big packages was me, Eloy.
They're doing a military march on that coke. I'm sorry. It's not even cocaine no more. It's not even cocaine no more. It's called plastic Bezabel. I'm sorry. It's not even coke. It's just straight red. Fake shit.
We were like the main ones who are going to get the big packages. Like Pony and them, they get little stuff. After you've cut up yours and repackaged it, who would you then give your heroin to? Do you just sell straight to users or do you sell to other people that sell? I sell to everybody. Like, I'm about making money. See, with me, I got big sales. Like Montreal, that's how I fell on this charge with Montreal Delaney.
Facts. They did military march on that.
4 ounces, 9 ounces. It all depends. Whatever you come with. Like with Odin, I sold Odin.
Okay, you know the craziest thing, yeah? Because you already double it, yeah? He's going to be on doubling it and trying to triple it. He's trying to go beyond doubling it.
Odin was on the charge with me too. He played out. He sold, like, I used to be selling him 4 ounces and stuff like that. Like, I had big sales. But if you come with something, I look out for you. Like, if you come with $500, like, I used to go uptown with half a quarters and quarters. Half a quarters is 3.5 and quarters is 700. That was 7 grams. And I sell the half a quarters for 150 and sell the quarters for 300. So that means, like, really, it's like I'm selling you something that you can put a 1 on, but I'm just looking out for you. But the whole time I cut the dope, I'm making a profit, but I'm letting you make a profit too. Because I sold it to you for 150 and you can sell it for 300 easy because it's 3 grams. 1 gram go for 100, but on the street, like streetwise. So we could profit just like that. All right. And you mentioned Montreal Delaney. Explain to the jury, what happened with Montreal Delaney. Well, Montreal Delaney, his phone was tapped. Like, his phone was tapped and I used to serve him. And he called on my phone so much for drugs. Well, the wiretaps been off from him to me because I was his supplier. And then the people got on me, but I'm not knowing my phone.
They was getting money. I remember. Yeah. That's just their side. Yeah. The others, we ain't talk about Slugger side yet. Was it Breezy side? Yeah, this is Breezy side. Slugger side is gaining in his mode. This is why the war was. It's not just what both side was gaining in. Both.
Phone tap. So, I'm right on the phone with me because I be switching phones up, but I'm still giving this dude the same number in his phone tap. So they still come back and get my number. And I talk reckless, like.
Okay, remember, Slugger is still free up. He caught a 3-piece. Slugger is still 3-piece up. So they're just doing the breaking down of their empire. This is just the breaking down of how they actually build their empire. How they gain it. Cause how they doing all of this? So yes,
I don't think the feds on me like that.
Just don't forget, Slugger was getting in as well. So Slugger was doing this. I don't know how Slugger Empire was, but he also had an empire that's going against their empire.
So I'm just talking reckless. Like, man, look, I got 3 9 ounces right here. I want to serve you. I want to give you this and serve you. I'm setting up on a nigga to kill me. I don't play. Like, if it come down to it, like, I really got love for them dudes. Like, this some messed up I'm really doing, but this life. Like, I gotta live with this, like this turned out. I mean, I could have been over there with them in Buck too, but I'm not about to fucking knowing that these people got me like this. I object. He is not even answering the question anymore. Sustained. Sir, listen to the questions and just answer the questions, all right? Proceed. Did the 39ers share guns? Yeah, we
Okay, and this is one thing that messed them up.
use the same guns. Okay. Have you ever seen Solomon Doyle with a gun? Yeah.
And these are all the shooters. Yeah, because remember, that was a breakdown of the runners and the empires. These are all the shooters, and you put the shooters with the guns.
Have you ever seen Leroy Price with a gun? Yeah. Have you ever seen Evans Lewis with a gun? Yeah. Have you ever seen Aston Price with a gun? Yes. Have you ever seen Woody with a gun? Yes. Have you ever seen Jasmine Perry with a gun? Yeah. Have you ever seen Curtis Neville with a gun? Judge, leading, objection sustained. Which of the guys at this table have you seen with a gun? I synced all of them with a gun, but Woody don't really carry no gun like that. Like, he ain't no real violent person. Like, Woody ain't no real violent person, so he don't carry guns like how I say me and Red carry guns. Me and Pound carries guns before. 80, he carry a gun if it come down to it or whatever like that. Like, he'll have a gun. I didn't really hang with 80 all the way like that. Like, when I come uptown, but Leroy, me and Leroy, we roll together with guns. Pooney, Evans, Pound. I really can't see. Well, Trap. Saul, he don't ride with guns like that, He ain't really violent either like that. I want to ask you about crack. Did anybody off the 9th Ward side sell crack? Before? Yeah, we sold crack before. Like, before we start hanging with them, like, in 07. I used to sell crack, but the crack prices went up. Like, coke prices went up, and it don't make sense to sell crack. Heroin taking over, and you can make way more money in the heroin game than, the coke game. I want to turn your attention to February 22nd, 2010. Did you have a friend named Percy? Yeah, he out to Florida. What happened to Percy? Percy, he got paralyzed, He ain't like that either. He wasn't a violent person, and he got caught. He got caught in the
wrong place, wrong time.
Place at the wrong time. They shot him and paralyzed him. And when you say they, who shot Percy? The dudes out Press Park. Can you see this map? Yeah. And the G Strip was around the 1200, 1300 block of Florida, of Gallier, correct? Yeah. And the Florida, that was where the old Florida projects were, correct? Yeah. And then the Desire was across the canal? Yeah, across the tracks. And then Press Park was that neighborhood over there? Yes. And did you all had a problem with some people from Press Park? Press Park and the Desire, they ganged up together. They were like friends too, but they couldn't just beef with us by themselves. So what happened why did Percy get shot? I don't really know all the details why he got shot. I know that he got shot because I object. He says he doesn't know the details himself. Sustained. Objection sustained. Did you all have information on who shot him? Yes. And who shot him? Marty. And where's Marty from? He from Price Park. And what did you decide to do in retaliation for Percy getting shot? Well, Percy is Woody's partner, and Woody was acting like he was scared of them dudes. Like, he wrecked the man's car like he was scared of them dudes. And I told him, I'm like, man, you got to handle your business. If one of my close partners like that gets shot like that, I want to ride behind him. Like, it don't matter how it go. I'm going to ride behind them. I got to kill somebody behind them. So I'm telling Woody, like, man, we got to handle that. I want to help you. So what did you all do? One day we had two stolen cars.
You say, Woody, yo, man up, stop bitching. We're going out.
I had the F-150, and Woody and Real, it was in a Honda Jeep. And Real is Jasmine Perry? Yeah. Okay. Who was with you? Me and Pound.
Remember I told you, Pound. Remember that name. You're going to hear Pound name a lot.
And what did you all do? We went and sit on the block in Bunker Hill. And what part of town is Bunker Hill in? The east.
If you remember, him and Pound was arguing in the first half who's going to hit this guy. Remember, Pound was a third person. I can't remember who the third person was, but Pound was there, the first one.
And how did you know to go to Bunker Hill? Because before that, we had me, Breezy, Merle, Evans. We had went to the house before, and when we went and shot at the house door, but we went like half stepping. We didn't really know exactly like what house it was. But when we saw the people like standing in the front door, we started shooting, but they ran. All right. And was there a specific car you were looking for that night? Oh yeah, the green Monte Carlo. We had word that that's the car that they be in. And it came around one time on G Strip and shot, and it was in the green Monte Carlo. So we know that the green Monte Carlo be by the house. So, and that night y'all are sitting in the Bunker Hill. Do y'all see the car? No. Okay, what happens next? We waited. We waited to see, really we waited for the car, or we waited to see any one of them dudes to kill them. So later on that night, the car pull up. When the car pull up, the dude went in the house. So I called Woody and I'm like, listen, this is the plan. I say, I'm on one corner, like I'm standing. We on this corner right here. The house is the middle of the block, and Woody and Rail on this corner. So we got the corner sewed up. He can't go nowhere. He got to come either my way to the stop sign or go their way to the stop sign. So I said, listen.
All right. You see, you think he crazy? Why did he say military march? Why did he say that? Because they move like the fucking army. They move like the fucking army. The same one, Magnolia Shorty, the same way. Every exit locked off. Every way. You see the Fulio hit? This is before the Fulio hit.
When he get back in the car, and when he pull off, if he come my way, I'm gonna stop at the stop sign, and we're gonna jump out, and we're gonna run up the car and shoot the car up. Y'all just get behind him, and y'all jump out and shoot the car. I said, if they come y'all way, stop at the stop sign and jump out and shoot the car, and we're gonna get behind them, and we're gonna jump out and shoot the car. So that was the plan. So they come outside. I think, like a few hours later or whatever, like that, with a girl.
Every single way, boxed in. They can't move. Anyway.
And Woody called me and was like, man, they got a girl in the car. I was like, man, that girl, man. Percy said,
bitch, stop bitching. Yeah, stop bitching.
I was in the car.
You gotta go to the car. Bitch, fuck that girl. We got out to ride. We were riding.
They ain't care about his son. So what we gonna worry about that girl for, man? Kill whoever in the car.
Yeah. We don't want to hear you gonna get in the car. Fuck that girl. We got out to ride. He don't care about us.
Man. So the phone hung up. When they pull off, that's when the shots came out. We went with our plan. They went Woody way, and they stopped at the stop sign. And when I'm pulling up behind them, Woody and Rail jumped out and shot the car. And now the car backing up towards me by backing up towards me by like right by the fire hydrant. He can't go nowhere. So Pound get out the car. I had a chopper too, but I know one thing. Pound about to work him. Pound come out the car and hit the car with the chopper.
No.
And we seen there ain't no more movement going.
The two hitters are in the back car. Okay. You know what? We just ride along. Because you know they might not finish the job. We might have to finish the job.
On. I backed up and pulled off. And we found out that dude was dead. What guns did Woody and Real have? Woody had the chop. Objection, no foundation. Sustained. Do you know what guns Woody and Real had? Yeah. How do you know? Because before we got there, we already set it up to know what guns, like what person going to get. We already had the plan before we even much went. All right. What gun did you and Pound have? I had my AK in my name. My gun was in my name. But
I hear that. This is what I'm saying. Police is trash. The AK in his name.
Bruh.
That's not the only time that AK was used.
Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
Okay.
But I kill you with it because I know one thing. If I shoot you with it, the police ain't going to know unless they get that gun. And so you and Pound were sharing a gun or no? Pound had the gun, the same gun.
So wait. And you know what's silly about America, yeah? They can't be selling a gun and they don't know the ballistic of that gun. Because that's what's so silly about it. I'll not be selling a gun and I don't know the ballistic of that gun that I just sold.
And that I killed Gutter with.
That's why if that gun ever get used, you should be able to link it back to the gun and link it back to the person.
It's an AK-47. And what did Woody and Jasmine Perry have? Woody had the chopper and Jasmine Perry had a Glock 19. What caliber is that? A 9. Whose guns were all of these? You mentioned one of them was yours. One gun was in my name. The AK that Pound used, that's a gun that we just used. The chopper Woody had, we had so many choppers, so I don't really know. Ain't no gun just for a specific person unless like it's a personal gun. You're gonna know if that's your gun or not because you're gonna keep it on you at all times. And same question about the Glock. Do you know?
You see, the craziest thing is, yeah, they had an old chopper that they wouldn't throw away.
Know whose gun that was? Just a random gun. Would you recognize a photo of the car from that night if I showed to you? The green Monte Carlo? Yes. Yeah. I moved to publish what's already been admitted as Exhibit 130, photos 30, 35, and 38. All right. Does that look like the Monte Carlo y'all shot up that night? Yes. If you can go to 35, please. Same question. Does that look like the Monte Carlo? Yes. And 38, please. Thank you. Gregory, were you ever arrested by this crime or for this crime by NOPD? No, I never got arrested for no murder but Gregory Keys. Do you know who the Ride or Die gang is? Yeah.
You hear that? You hear that? You only got arrested for one murder. One. Well, you're gonna hear how much he committed. One. This is what I say. Police is trash.
Yeah, that's the gang that we were beefing with too, out the 8th Ward. Do you know who Deloitte Jones is or Byron Jones? Yeah, that's Puggy. Do you know that Puggy was indicted for this murder? Do I know that? Yeah. No. Would you have let the Ride or Die gang? Did you like Ride or Die? No.
You know the craziest thing is, yeah. I forgot about this. Yeah? He's beefing with someone, and someone that he's beefing went down for his murder.
Ward. Do you know who Deloitte is? Yeah, I never got arrested for no murder but Gregory Keys.
Okay, Gregory
Do you know who the Ride or Die gang is? Yeah, that's the gang that we were beefing with too, out the 8th Ward.
So he's beefing with this gang, and there's someone called Puggy.
Do you know who Deloitte Jones is or Byron Jones? Yeah, that's Puggy. Do you know that Puggy was indicted for this murder? Do I know that? Yeah. No.
Ain't that like a super win?
Bruh.
Ain't that like a super win? You caught the M, yeah, got away with it. Your opt is in jail for it. What? I think this must be in a parallel universe. This has got to be in the parallel universe.
Bruh.
How? And this is a real story. There's nothing fake about this. Yeah? He did the M, is up, went to jail for his M. He didn't even get charged for it. Didn't even know that he did it.
Would you have let the ride or die gang? Did you like ride or die? No. If I'd caught Puppy, I'd kill him. I killed his partner. Would you let Puggy off a charge?
Bro.
Bruh.
They didn't even ask you that. They didn't even ask you that.
Bruh.
Nah.
No. Would you have let the ride or die gang? Did you like ride or die? No.
You know the craziest thing? She was gonna ask him, would you let the ride or die gang go to jail for this murder? He was gonna say yes, but she's let me change it up. Would you let the rat?
If I caught Puppy, I'd kill him. I killed his partner. Would you let Puggy off a charge to help him?
Listen, I do. This is the real thing.
No, I killed his partner.
Listen.
You like ride or die? No. If I caught Puppy, I'd kill him. I killed his partner.
She didn't even ask him, did you kill his partner? How do you repeat it again? The craziest thing is, that man repeat it again.
Would you let Puggy off a charge to help him? No. Would I look like helping him and put my friend in jail? Did you see Percy again after the shooting? Yeah. After the shooting, we went by his house like the next day and we were talking about it. I really couldn't talk to him at first because, we ain't do nothing for him and that dude paralyzed behind nothing. So I told him like, son, we handled that. I'm like, it wasn't a dude who shot you, but it's one of his friends. They're gonna cry behind that. How did Percy react to that? He just was like saying thank you. Did Woody commit any other murders with you after this one? No. And how would you describe Woody in terms of, a real killer or, no, Woody ain't no killer like that. I mean, at the end of the day, he had to do what he had to do. He had to do that for himself because at the end of the day, he ain't like, if he don't do nothing about that, then because he ain't ride for the dude he be rocking with. I want to turn your attention to March of 2010. Did McCoy Walker ever tell you about a shooting he did where he tried to shoot Slugger? Yeah. Well, Merle told him to handle that.
Okay, we're back to Slugger situation. Because don't worry, they ain't forgot about Slugger. Slugger is the main part of this story, the main villain. Slugger is the main villain in this
because
story.
He was in gutter car. But they thought that was Merle because the dude he described the dude like chubby with hair on his face. So he ain't know the dude. So we told him like, man, handle that. Like Merle told him like, man, that's a nigga, handle that. And he shot the dude up. Now, back up a little. Are you with Merle when this conversation is going on? I was standing right there, but I don't. I talked to Merle after he got off the phone with him. He like, man, objection, hearsay. Judge.
Listen, they're more than ruthless than blood clot reckless. Than violence, they have no blood clot heart. But they're more than demon. They need to get cast out by the Holy Spirit. The blood of Jesus. The blood of Jesus will set you free. They need to get cast out.
Co-conspirator statement overruled. What did Merle tell you when he got off the phone? He said that the boys uptown got Slugger up there. He bought a whole house. Did y'all say anything about what they were going to do about it? He said they about to handle that. And why did they think it was Slugger? Because he was in Gutter car. And what kind of car did Gutter have? An Infiniti. A Q56, I believe. Did you see McCoy Walker after that event? After that day? Well, did he ever talk to you about shooting that car? Well, I mean, like, I don't really know all the way from back then like that. I just know that, Judge, I object. He says he doesn't know. Objection sustained. Did Merle ever talk to you about it? Yeah, Merle talked to me about it when Rat came up there. He just said that Rat handled the business or whatever like that. But after that, we found out that it wasn't. It wasn't Slugger. It was a dude Elton out the 4th Ward. Judge, again, he is not responding to the question.
And that's the thing is, yeah. What you call your borrowing if this person is serious beef, do not borrow their car. They may have the car may be great. Do not borrow their car. Do not, because you don't know who want to get this person.
Question, and there's no foundation for his testimony. Objection sustained. Reframe your question. Who told you it was Elton and not Slugger? Evans, because that was Evans. That was Evans' friend. Did Evans, to your knowledge, go speak to Elton? Yeah, he went to the hospital. Why? To make sure that
Evans would have talked. Yeah, it wasn't for you. It was for Slugger. But yeah, imagine it, yo. You got one of your mates coming to you, bro. You know that shit. Damn, it wasn't even meant to be for you. It was meant to be for Slugger. But damn, bitch, you trying to set one of us up, and he's telling you, yo, you can't snitch. Like, shut your mouth. Like, and you're in the hospital. Like, oh shit, or medication. Like, what do I do? Because he's not don't play. Slug don't play. Slug has already got a 3-piece. You try to get the chips, but he couldn't get the chips.
to do, don't tell, because it wasn't really for him. And to your knowledge, did Evans go to the hospital and have that conversation? Yeah, he talked to him. He said he wasn't going to tell. He said that he knew that wasn't for him, and Evans told him that just stay out that car. He know that he ain't supposed to be in that car knowing that we beefing with them dudes. I want to turn your attention to April of 2010. Were you ever involved in a shooting outside of like a teen nightclub or something in the Warehouse District? Hold up, what you said? Was there ever a shooting outside of a bar in the Warehouse District or downtown? Oh yeah, at a little teenager club. Okay, can you tell the jury what happened with that? Well, I really don't be going to teenager clubs like that. I just went on them, pounding them, Evans and them. They wanted to go do a little party or whatever. When we got to the party, I was in Elo Cadillac truck and I was sitting in the parking lot. But we're gonna ride with guns because we don't know what really could happen when we go to a party. And I'm chilling, talking to a girl or whatever like that in the parking lot, sitting in the driver's seat. And the party, like, it's about to be over. They coming out the little hall that they at, and they just started shooting. Like, they had a shooting. I don't know what they got into behind some dudes. They just started shooting at each other. So, like, I ducked because I don't really know what's going on. The girl took out running. So I just see, like, shots going off right close to me. And then the shells burning my chest because I had a Dickie shirt on. And the shells was, like, hitting me in my chest. So I know that's real shooting. So when we pull off, like, to leave, because now I'm about to pull off, and that's who shooting? Jasmine Perry. Okay. And where is he shooting? From the back, behind me. Like, I'm in the driver's seat. He behind the driver's seat with the gun hanging out there. And what kind of gun? An AK. And who is he shooting at? I don't know the dudes he was shooting at. We don't know them. All right. And where did you all go? We went by one of the girls' house that I used to be messing with out of the Calliope. She stayed on Tulane. We went and dropped the gun off on Tulane. When we dropped the gun off on Tulane, Pound called me and was like, man, you left me. I'm like, man, you ain't never come with me. I'm like, man, I thought you was with Jesse and them. So I went and picked Pound up. When I went and picked,
it's gotta be the parallel universe. It's gotta be the parallel universe. You just had a full-on shootout. Yeah? Your guy left one of their guys. He's phoned you. Yo, you literally just had a full-on shootout. He's gonna say, what, did you?
What? In the same Cadillac truck, he get in the car and real, like, saying what he did, like, how he was shooting. I'm like, man, you didn't shot at them dudes. You don't even know who the that was. So they just talking. And then I look in the mirror and I see the police behind us, but they don't got the lights on. Sorry to interrupt. Who else is in the car at this point? It's me, Evans, Pound, Rail, Walt. It's a few of us in the car. Okay. And you said you saw the police. What happened next?
I remember Pound's got his gun now. Pound still got his gun.
Well, I saw the police. I'm like, man, y'all got a gun on you? I'm like, all right, Pound, you got a gun on you? He like, yeah. He got the Taurus on him. So I'm like, man, we by the French Quarter. We can't run these people. I'm like, man, I'm about to pull over at the store. I want to get out. You just get out too and go stash your gun in the store by the aisle. So I pulled over, and when I pulled over, we jumped at the car and put the gun in the aisle. So when I come out the store, the police lay me down, like, get down on the ground. So I'm like, man, what's going on? He like, man, this car been in the shooting. I'm like, man, you tripping. I'm like, man, you crazy. So he like,
Parallel universe. You just had a full-on shootout. We got one of you guys, went back to the scene in the same car. Smart enough to put down the gun, but I would tell, yo, you gotta stash that gun somewhere. We come back for that gun later.
man, yeah, this car been in the shooting. So they searching the car. They got all of us on the ground. So they like, man, you ain't gonna tell us what happened? I'm like, no, I don't know what happened. So they like, you going to jail for suspended license. I'm like, I don't care. I'm a bond out. So who went to jail that night or who went to the police station? Me, Pound, and Evans. But like the reason why, see, at first I was just about to go to jail, but they see Rail shaking on the ground. And then he like, man, that dude, something up. He like, man, that dude's shaking. So they went in the store and rewound the cameras and they went, that's how they found out that they stashed the gun in the aisle. And then they grabbed Pound, they grabbed Evans. The Pound got charged with it, and I got charged for suspended license. When I came home, he was like, he called him like to bond him out. And I asked Merle like, man, you gonna help me bond him out? And Merle like, no, that's your little son. Them niggas need some money. They need to, you know, keep money themselves. So Pound Mama came and met me, and I gave her the money. I'm going to show you what's previously been admitted as Government Exhibit 136. Judge, we've already seen this. I'd object. The witness wasn't present for this, I think, by his own testimony. What is the relevance of this for this particular witness at this point? Gregory, do you recognize the two people in this video? Yeah, I walked in. I'm at the counter. Who is the guy with the dreadlocks? Evans. All right. Can you see what his shirt says? Rest in peace, Giz. Who is Giz? Giz is one of their BMG partners who got killed by June. And do you know June's real name? Little John Haynes. And I'll show you the other angle and ask if you can identify the other guy, please. Again, Your Honor, let me object. Objection overruled.
How does he know everyone's real name?
Can you tell who that is with the short hair? Yeah, that's Pound. That's Ashton Price? Yes. I'm sorry, did you rule on my objection? Yes, overruled. And both of these guys were with you that night? Yes. Thank you, that's enough. Your Honor, can we take a break now? Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take our morning break right now. Please proceed, Mr. Rainier. Gregory, do you remember the day that Cheddar Black was killed? Yes. What were you doing that day? We were chilling by the wing shack.
All right, this is one of the biggest thing. This is one of the biggest thing that turned upside down.
And tell me again where the wing shack is. The wing shack on Desire by the Florida Project. And who was at the wing shack?
Remember G-strips.
Me, Breezy, Merle, Evans, Leroy, Pound. It was all us, except for the dudes off 3rd and G. And what were y'all doing out there that day? That's where we'd be hanging at. And did you see Slugger that day? Yeah. Slugger pulled up on the corner, was talking to a dude first, and we synced him. And like, we knew something was up because we don't never.
Remember, Slugger caught a 3-piece on that block and came back. Okay.
Supposed to see each other unless it's gonna go down. And he pulled off though, and we were like, man, something gonna go down. That dude gonna send them dudes around here. Then the police passed. Okay. Well, what did you do? What, when the police passed? Uh-huh. When the police passed, I ran and went and put the gun up first. Well, what gun did you
Worst decision. Worst decision. Just wait.
have? The 223, the Kel-Tac 223 Breezy gun. And how long had you had Breezy's gun? I had it already, you know. When I seen Slugger, I had went and got it. And where did you get the gun from? Out the alley. How far is the alley from the wing shack? It ain't that far. It'd just be right behind the wing shack. So after you saw the police, you put the gun back. What happened next? Well, when I put the gun back and I came back out front, the police were like, y'all hang around here, huh?
Give me 1 sec, people.
And we were like, we about to go. So the police pulled off. When the police pulled off, like not 2 minutes later, the dude Gutter, he was driving. Gutter, Cole, and Bo, they pulled up. And when they pulled up, I'm shocked because I don't know, like, I know something about to go down, but I can't say watch out because, I'm scared right now. So I took out running. They start shooting. When they start shooting, all of us was on the porch. There were like 10 of us on the porch or something. How many shots did you hear? It was a lot of shots. Did you see them shooting? Well, I took off before they started shooting. I'm going to show you a picture again of Slugger's group. This is from Exhibit 382. You said you saw Gutter? Yeah. Did you see Cole? Yeah. Is that a picture of Bo? No, that's Donald Daniels. That's Donald Daniels? Yeah. Okay. But you saw Gutter and Cole, correct? Yeah. All right. When the shooting stopped, what did you do? When the shooting stopped, I came back up with the gun, but they already was pulled off. Cheddar was laying there dead, and Derek, Gucci Man, he was laying there dead too. Like, I knew they was dead because they wasn't moving and all that. The boys crying. How many people are out there at this point? It's, well, I can say it was probably like 12 of us or
All
something
right,
like that.
let's go back.
Because
Let's go
you
back.
saw it's Donald Daniels.
Take it one sec.
Yeah. Is that a picture of Bo? No, that's Donald Daniels. That's
So you see, the first time Slugger came, you got a free piece. The first time Slugger came, they got a free piece with fries. Listen
Donald
again.
Daniels? Yeah. Okay. But you saw Gutter and Cole, correct? Yeah. All right. When the shooting stopped, what did you do? When the shooting stopped, I came back up with the gun.
Wait. Whoa. Need to go back to more.
The dude Gutter, he was driving. We about to go. Then like, how far is the alley from the wing shack? It ain't that far. It just be right behind the wing shack. So after you saw the police, you put the gun back. What happened next? Well, when I put the gun back and I came back out front, the police were like, y'all hang around here, huh? And we were like, we about to go. So the police pulled off. When the police pulled off, like not 2 minutes later, the dude Gutter, he was driving. Gutter, Cole, and Bo, they pulled up. And when they pulled up, I'm shocked because I don't know, like, I know something about to go down, but I can't say watch out because, I'm scared right now. So I took out running. They start shooting. When they start shooting, all of us was on the porch. There were like 10 of us on the porch or something. How many shots did you hear? It was a lot of shots. Did you see them shooting? Well, I took off before they started shooting. I'm going to show you a picture again of Slugger's group. This is from Exhibit 382. You said you saw Gutter? Yeah. Did you see Cole? Yeah. Is that a picture of Bo? No, that's Donald Daniels. That's Donald Daniels? Yeah. Okay. But you saw Gutter and Cole, correct? Yeah. All right. When the shooting stopped, what did you do? When the shooting stopped, I came back up with the gun, but they already was pulled off. Cheddar was laying there dead, and Derek, Gucci Man, he was laying there dead too. Like, I knew they was dead because they wasn't moving and all that. The boys crying. How many people are out there at this point? It's, well, I can say it was probably like 12 of us or something like that. Okay. And how were people reacting? Like, they crying because, Cheddar got killed and all that. Like, we were mad behind the situation. What happened? So I told Breezy and them.
So Slugger team is up 5 now. Slugger team is up 5. 5. Who's up 5?
I'm like, man, them dudes ain't far. We could jump in the car and go catch them. So Merle told me his gun
Next quick revenge.
jammed up. He had an XT40, so I unjammed his gun. And he was like, I'm like, come on, we about to go catch them boys. And he like, what car we gonna go in? I'm like, we gonna go in your car. So we went in his Audi Q7. We jumped in there. I told him turn the corner right there on Gallier, and I think that's Law Street. They had an AK-47 sitting in the grass already.
Remember, this should be a movie. Quick revenge.
Just in case, like, if somebody was to come like shooting like that and they trying to run you down, and you could run that way to try to save yourself and grab the gun out the grass and shoot back. So we pull up right there and I got the gun. I got the AK out the grass. When I got the AK out the grass, we go up the street. I think we go up the street. We pass up, we get to Louisa Street now. It's turned to Louisa Street. And we coming up the street and they pass like they're leaving out the Desire Project. All right, do you have a pen up there? You can even use your finger. You can draw kind of which way you were coming. All right, speak by the microphone. This is Florida Avenue right here. So we come up this street right here. I don't know what street is the project, but I think it's Higgins Boulevard or something. It's right by the park. Like the park the park's sitting right there. They come out the street. they come out this street right here. And when they come out that street right there, they pass us up. When they pass us up, we made the left and we come up a street right here to get to Clue Street. And the dudes, Cole and Bo, they jumped out with the guns to stash it, but Gutter was still in the car. So I told Merle, I'm like, man, listen, just pull over. I want to go run them dudes down. I'm like, pull over. I want to run the dudes down who just got out the car, and y'all kill the dude who in the car. So that was the plan. When I jumped out the car, Merle and Breezy started shooting first. So when I'm about to run past, Merle shot me in my arm on mistake because, you know, he never did that before. So when he shot me on mistake, now the gun that I got, it got like 70 rounds in there, and I can't really hold it too long. So instead of running behind them dudes, I just shot the dude who was in the car. The driver, I just shot him with my bullets like until I knew that he was dead. I shot him up and then jumped in the car. When I jumped in the car, we knew that the dude was dead.
Quickest revenge. The quickest revenge ever. That was less than 20 minutes. Less than 20 minutes. Get back. Get back. Like I said before, King Von and them, oh, get back gang, get back gang. This is the real get back gang.
But Cole and Bo got away. They dropped the guns and ran. So I'm telling Merle, like, I'm hit. I'm like, man, I gotta go to the hospital. So he like, all right, we're gonna stash the guns. So we went and stashed the guns. And Merle like, man, look, I'm gonna go back to the scene by Cheddar. And Breezy, you bring him to the hospital. So Breezy brought me to the hospital. When I get to the hospital, the police, Breezy just dropped me off and left. So the police asked me like, man, where you get shot at? So I'm like, man, I got shot by the wing shack. Because if I tell them somewhere else and they ain't had no shooting there, didn't look like I'm lying. I know I just killed Gutter, so I'm not about to say no other place. I need an alibi to say, you know, where I got shot at. So I got shot. I told them I got shot by the wing shack. So they're like, all right. And how long were you at the hospital? I wasn't at the hospital long because it was an in and out wound on my arm. And when I'm about to leave out, the investigator's right there to come get me. And did they take you somewhere? Did they interview you at the hospital? They interviewed me at the hospital, but they took me to the headquarters. And how long were you at headquarters? Some hours, because that happened during the daytime. By the time I got out there, it was nighttime. And how did you leave the police station? Did you get a ride? Yeah. I called my friends and told them, like, come get me, son. I'm at the police. I'm at the headquarters. Come get me. And they let me go. Who came and picked you up? It was a bunch of them in the car. I forgot really who all came and picked me up, to tell you the truth. All right. Where did they take you? We went by Merle's mama house. And what is Merle's mom's name? Miss.
That's what you call instant revenge. Instant revenge. Get back ASAP. What get back have you seen that was quicker than that? What get back have you seen that was quicker than that?
Pat. And who was at Miss Pat's house? Merle was at Miss Pat's house. Evans and them was at Miss Pat's house. It was a few of them. A few of them was there. And what were people talking about? What was the mood like? When I got there, I went straight by Merle because I ain't had no shoes. The police had took my shoes. I had some hospital papers, so like some paper slippers on. So I went and got some shoes. And I'm talking to Merle. He was like, you know, he made a mistake and shot me and stuff like that. And I'm asking him, where Breezy and them at? He like, Breezy and them, they riding. They trying to look for Slugger to kill him. So I'm like, man, come on, let's go. I still can shoot. I'm like, it's just my arm. I just can't like move.
Bro, you just got shot. You have one arm. Are you still willing to go and shoot? Literally just got shot. He's got one arm. One arm. What? He's a one-arm bandit, and he's willing to go and.
I can't swing the gun, but I can just hold it and shoot somebody. So I'm like,
this is gone past demon time. He's not devil time.
Come on, man. Let's go meet with them or get in the car with them. Because Breezy and Derek in the car, and Derek ain't no shooter like that. And he and Baby in the car, and Baby.
That was instant revenge again. Yeah. And now they're going out for the big guy.
Really ain't no shooter either. So I was like, man, you know, I'll go ride with them.
You see? A man say, yo, I know these not ain't no shoes. You need me in the car. You need me. I ain't had enough blood yet.
Don't want them dudes to get caught up bad. And so who did you leave with? Me and Merle. And where did you all go? We went to the east. And what were y'all looking for in the east? We basically was looking for Slugger. We was looking for Slugger, but I'm trying to get in the car. I was trying to get in the car where the guns at. Me and Merle didn't have no guns. Were y'all able to find any guns? No. Breezy and them ride with the guns. Breezy and them, they 2 cars deep. They ride with the guns. Breezy, Leroy, Nell, they in one car. And then Baby, Poonie, Derek, and Trap, he in another. At any point, did you get information that they had found Slugger? Well, when I kept on asking them where they going and all of that, and when we make it there, they going to another exit. And when we get off Louisa, like, we heard gunshots and stuff like that. When we heard the gunshots, then the lights went off on Almanaster, like, all of the lights went off. So when all of the lights went off, we just passing by. And Rat called me, and he was like, man. He was like, where you at, man? I'm like, man, I'm downtown. Where you at? And he said, I'm by where you get the perp from. And the perp is weed. I be going to meet the dude by day and night on Almanaster. He like, come get me. I'm like, we're Poonie them out. He said, all of them dead. So I'm thinking, Poonie, Derek, and Baby dead because Rat was in the car with them. In the car, I think it crashed, and it crashed and went into a house. So I'm like, man, this is McCoy Walker telling you this?
Okay. Instant get back. So I think it's 5-5 now. It's 5-5 now. It's 5-5 now. Because remember, they only, in that shooting, they only got the driver.
Yes.
Now they
Yes.
got what, 4?
Okay, so did you go pick up McCoy? Yeah, I went and pick him up by day and night, me and Merle. And where did y'all take McCoy? We took him uptown by his girlfriend. And then what did you and Merle do? We went back downtown. Were you able to find out the truth about who was actually dead? Yeah. Later on that day, we found out it was just Baby. Baby the driver, he got killed. And Derek and Poonie, they must have was knocked out in the car. But Derek went to jail because my gun was in the car. They had my gun in my name, and it was in the car. And they left the gun in the car, so Derek had a probation violation for that because he didn't want to tell what happened or whatever like that.
He's always leaving guns around.
Would you, and I don't expect you to have the serial number memorized, but would you recognize a gun if it looked like your AK-47? Yeah, you know, my AK-47, it's like a normal gun. I mean, it wasn't no special gun or nothing, but it was an AK-47. Yeah, I'll know because it's an AK. All right. I'm going to show you what's previously been admitted as Exhibit 155. Objection, Your Honor. He said he couldn't identify the AK-47 by any special features. Overruled. What number is this? 155 previously admitted. Does this look like your AK-47? Yeah, it is because of 2 clips. That's how we be having them. We have 2 clips, so when we run out.
Crazy. Why was he saying military march? You only see that in the army. These that was in the army. March. March.
Like if I hit a nigga with 30 that's in one round, I want to flip the clip and be ready for the next one. So there's something that binds 2 clips with the gun together? Yeah, you buy it from the gun show. What did you all do for Cheddar Black and G-Strip Baby's funerals?
These lot was straight.
We got together like for Baby funeral, we had on all white. We made sure like everybody had on all white because Baby like was an innocent person, even though he sold drugs, like, you know, he was a good dude. But for Cheddar was like a gangster. He gonna ride whatever, you know. He was just like all of us, like he'll kill. So we had on all black for him because, you know, that's the lifestyle that he lived. And we wasn't really like tripping. Were Cheddar Black and Merle O'Fray related? I don't know. Okay. I'm going to show you what has previously been admitted as Exhibit 33. Can you see who is in this photo? Yeah. All right. Who is in the middle? That's me in the middle. What does your shirt say? Happy birthday, G-Strip, baby. Gallier and Urquhart. Do you know who this person is? Yeah, that's Walter. Do you know what his shirt says? Rest in peace, G-Strip, baby. And do you know who this is? Yeah. Who is that? That's Juggy. Who is that? That's Baby. Do you know what this is? Yeah, that was from Merle's party, the ice sculpture with money in that state, Florida. Yeah. Who is that? That's Leroy. Who is that? That's Elo. Who is that?
All right. Which team would you want to be on? Slugger's team or what's it? Breezy's team.
That's Phil. Who is that? Breezy. And who is this? That's me. What's on your shirt here? Rest in peace, Cheddar. And who is this again? Elo. What are these photos from? That was for the DJ.
Okay. Cause Slugger did have them hitters. Slugger did have them hitters. Every time Slugger ride round, or them hitters ride round, it's a 3-piece or a 4-piece sandwich. But every time Breezy people they get a 3-piece, cool. It's straight get back immediately. Okay, we call that back. It's okay. It's even. Like it's crazy. Immediately.
For that's the DJ for Baby when Baby got killed. That's his repass. Like we're going to celebrate for him in front of Breezy grandma, in front of Breezy mama house on the strip. Do you know who this person is? Yeah, that's Dave. Who is that? That's Poonie. That's Curtis Neville? Yes. Who is that? That's Nelly. Who is that? That's me. And who is that? That's Breezy. Same question. Who is that in the hat? That's Poonie, Curtis Neville. Who is this? That's Evans. Do you know who this is?
So there used to be pictures to this in the old one.
I really can't see. Okay. Do you know who this is? That's
you can't go wrong with either side. You can't. But you see, the thing is, yeah, it seemed like Slugger was a bit smarter than Breezy. Breezy's out trying to kill Slugger. Slugger is just trying to. Slugger literally came on this strip twice. Like he owns it. And after, it's the 3-piece. So I kind of think Slugger's kind of in the lead. Because you don't see Breezy going on Slugger's turf, acting like it is, and after he leaves, it's just bodies in the ground. No, you don't hear that. And they're after Slugger like, we need to catch him. You can't catch him.
Breezy. Do you know who's on this cardboard cutouts? Yeah, that's Baby. Do you know who this is? That's Soul.
It's the second time Slugger went to their strip. Twice. The first time they were scared. Damn, something's gonna happen. Bitch, you see your enemy. Twice. The first time, a 3-piece. He almost got fries, but he saved the fries. 3-piece. The second time, you as soon as you got the weapon, you saw the police, so you had to go put it back down. Cool. But you should have came back out with it. And you see the craziest thing, Rabbit, they be saying, no, look out. You could have saved a couple of people.
Do you know who this is? That's Willie Bill. This person? That's Sean. And who is that? That's White Boy Dave. That's White Boy Dave. He a dope head. That's the one who bought my gun for me. Which gun did he buy for you? My Carbon 15 from Donovan Gun Store. Are these photos still from the G-strip? Yeah. And where's this photo from? I don't know. I ain't go that far. I think somebody has sent that to me. Okay. You mentioned previously the Ride or Die gang. Why was there a problem between you, the 39ers, G-strip, and the Ride or Die gang? How did that start? Well, Dave was in my car while I was at school. I was at Douglas, and they went to the $2 store. The $2 store right there on Franklin by the Burger King. And the dude shot my...
I think we're gonna have to continue with the stories. We might have to we have to break this down, yeah. And this is the part 1 of the rabbit story. We're gonna have to continue the rabbit story because this is 4 hours, almost 5 hours long. Yeah, we're gonna do part 2 a bit later because when this gets to, I'm getting off in the next 7 minutes.
My car up for nothing. And Dave told me what happened. So I was like,
later,
I was mad at the situation because I didn't really know like what them dudes done that for. So I was like, man, don't trip. I got them niggas. I'm gonna catch one of them. And how did you figure out it was the Ride or Die gang? Because that's the only group that be right there. And why Franklin by the Burger King? That's the 8th.
Because you know the craziest thing, I haven't listened to the full testimony because it was taking too long. The full testimony. Because trust me, when I mean a lot, there was a lot of people getting on the live. A lot.
Ward? Yeah, that's the 8th ward. Well, I want to turn your attention to May 11th of 2010. Was there a time that you and Ashton Price killed somebody in the 8th ward? Yeah, one of the ROD dude. Can you describe to the jury how they came about? Well, first, Evans had got shot too by the sports view, and it was behind that too, because I was telling them dudes, like, man, don't come outside because I won't walk behind y'all shooting my car up. And we ain't it was just a shootout. I didn't shoot, but there was a lot of shooting going on. But Evans got hit, I guess on mistake. So when we finally got the chance to catch the dudes, like, we got word that they by the store again. So I told Pound, come on. We was in my Taurus.
Remember I told you, Pound. This is before King Von and T-Roy. This is before King Von and T-Roy.
We call it the homicide, the blue Taurus, because it's a police car. Like, the police ain't gonna pull that car over because they think we're the police. So we had the 223.
That's the next thing I was talking about, yeah? They had a car that looked like an undercover police car. This is why I say they were so fucking smart. They had a car that looked like an undercover police car, yeah? And everyone in the streets knows what undercover police car looks like. Anytime you see that, oh shit, it's that the undercover, you just look at the license plate. Yeah? They had one.
Celtic 223.
And that was the hit squad car.
Carbon 15. And whose gun was whose? The Carbon 15, that's my gun that white boy Dave bought from Donovan. And the Celtic 223, that's Breezy gun. So I told them we went rogue. When we got on Franklin, we stalking them. We keep on riding like we the police to try to catch them. So when the dude walking off with the girl, he walked off with the girl on the side street. And when he walked on the side street by the porch, he's sitting on the porch, and the girl, like, when I passed, he don't want to look at the car because he thinking we the police, and the girl went inside. When the girl went inside, I turned around the corner and I pulled over. And I'm like, come on, we about to get that boy. When we run the corner, he was just sitting there, and we run down on him with the 223, me and Pound, and we shot him up until he was dead. And when we shot him up until he was dead, we just ran off the scene and jumped back in the car and pulled off and went downtown like nothing happened. Did you report what happened back to Breezy? Breezy know because I let Breezy, like, we let each other know. The reason why we let each other know is because, like, say by me killing an ROD dude, if I don't let them know that, then they're going to just be slipping, just sitting around not knowing that we just killed somebody, and them dudes could just come up and start shooting without them knowing. That's how Percy got shot, because he ain't knowing everything that going on, and he just got caught slipping. But that's why we, like, let each other know, like, man.
And that's the best way. That's the best way. This is why a lot of people feel, because if you're actually in the gang and they just did something, yo, everyone stay low. Everyone stay low, because they are going to be riding. Yeah. If you want to go be riding, like, the riders could be riding back, but yeah, they're going to be riding. They are going to be riding. So it's either we're going to catch them in traffic or they're going to catch you slipping. It's either one. It's either one. So be smart. Be smart.
And listen, bro, I just done this. You better be, like, have heads up, them dudes liable to be coming back. With the ROD, did they sell drugs too? Yeah, they sold drugs, but I never served them or nothing like that. You said White Boy Dave? Yeah, White Boy Dave. Why did you need White Boy Dave to buy you a gun? Because my gun got caught in the car with Baby when Baby got killed. And I couldn't just go to the people and be like, man, give me another gun. Because I already had 2 choppers in my name that the people took. 2 AKs in my name that the people took. And I wasn't about to chance them having, like,
you know the craziest thing is, yeah, I know them AKs is linked to bodies.
Bruh.
I know them NKs is linked to bodies.
heads up, like, man, why I keep on buying them big guns like that? So I let a white boy do it because they don't look at white boys as doing no bad things. So I told the white boy, like, man, look, when I tell you what gun it is, then you get it.
But that's gonna be it. But we can't blood clot speak. That's gonna be it for me, people. I'm gonna go to the shop. We're gonna cook up some food. I might be back later or later tomorrow. We need to continue with this because I haven't heard the full story. So I'm gonna be back later. Salute to everyone. This is why, because it was a math offer. This is actual a proper Rico, like so. Salute to everyone. I'm out.